So, ignore this part of the stream. This is not even going to be part of the stream, right? Like, this is getting deleted from YouTube the moment that it goes up. Because I need to test this. So I need to make sure everything's working acceptably. And it's... Oh my god, wait, I gotta turn that off.
Don't move. We have a
there we
great
go, okay.
match coming up next.
My whole reason for being here like this, and for doing this, is I need to see if
oh man, I can't wait
the entrances work, or if the entrances are gonna lag really bad. It's also like a decent test of audio level. It seems fine. I can shoutcast like a normal voice. So entrances have been lagging horribly every time I try to stream, but I've lowered the bitrate since the last time I tried to stream entrances. And so I'm hoping everything goes accordingly. I'm using Lesnar and Reigns because they're the default guys. It's the quickest dudes. Lesnar has Pyro, which is helpful. Maybe some other guys will end up lagging. Maybe the longer the stream goes on, it'll lag more and more. This seems good. This seems like entrances are going to work. So I guess I will prepare to start up some hack. A hack and heck. I give this a second so that the copyright thing can like smooth out any frame rate issues. But it does not take very long. If you can hear the clumping of the mouse, I'm sorry. This is a terrible setup. Click. Big Esto. Partio. Summero. Tweet. Welcome, as I have just tweeted, to the biggest party of the summer. 2K17 Universe Mode Summerslam. What do you say, Dunks? He say, I am curled up in your lap, ready for action. Stream resumed? No thank you. Actually, I will be. I'm quite mad. Can we not resume stream? Is this actually going to be tacked on? Oh boy, I'm thrilled to hear that. Is it actually tacking it on, or is this just like a weird, like, how YouTube sets it up? Oh, thank you, Dawson. You give me smooches. This would start with complete and absolute confusion. I have no idea if the it's like 90% likely. I'm almost positive now that you have seen the audio test I did at the beginning, and I'm angry about that, but that's... Hey, what do you know? Woo, SummerSlam! Alright, I hope you like my audio test at the beginning, then. I plan on deleting that, but I guess YouTube decides if you stream without leaving the page, it actually just fuses the stream together. Or I'm rambling about nothing, and this is its own separate entity stream. Either way, welcome to SummerSlam. We have quite the lineup for you tonight. Our opening match, which you will not see here as we have more than 7 matches total, will be a fan-requested match of Finn Balor versus AJ Styles. Quite exciting. Moving on, we will have a 6-man Armageddon Hell in a Cell super kick party at the biggest party of the summer. And there's a special rule to this super kick party that we'll get into once we move on to this match. Secondly, we have a battle to decide the leader of the Power Rangers. Green Ranger versus White Ranger. I think I put Black Ranger in my notes. It was always supposed to be White Ranger. This is a rivalry match. They're going hard. Secondly, we have a #1 contenders match, a fatal 4-way ladder match. Goldust, Adrian Neville, Big Cass, and Lex Luger facing one-on-one to decide who will face either Blastoise or Freddy Krueger for Thoren's Super Sweet Championship belt at Hell in a Cell next month. Choking. From there, we have... Alright, this one's not on Universe. I can't hover over to it. We have The Miz taking on Ric Flair in a Falls Count Anywhere match for the Fight Master Championship. Fight Master Championship, of course, defended 24/7. Yes, yes, Dunks. Yes, yes. Doesn't mean we can't schedule matches sometimes, which we have done here tonight. I'm incorrect. I'm sorry. That match actually comes before this fatal 4-way ladder match. That is my bad. Moving on from there, we have Dragonite versus Apollo Crews for the Recognized Character Championship. Normally, This would be the second to last match of the night, but Apollo Crews forgot the title on the go-home show, so they've got bumped down the card. Then we have the much-anticipated tag team title match between Machoke and Brock Lesnar against Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder of the Revival. I meant to give Lesnar and Machoke a tag team entrance. I did not. So they'll probably enter separately. I forgot about that. Then Blastoise defending Thoren's Super Sweet Championship belt against the winner of the best of the super small dudes, Freddy Krueger. And finally, to end it all off, the World Heavyweight Championship in a no-holds-barred match, Cookie Monster, the King of the Ring, versus Scorpion. Dunks has just licked my hand the entire time I was talking, and now it is gross and sticky. Thank you, Dunks, for gross and sticky. He's just looking at me like, you're welcome, buddy-o. Alright, but, you know, first things first, we've got Finn Balor versus AJ Styles. And I'm actually receiving word. This is not an ordinary match. This is going to be an Extreme Rules match, but not just that. Not just an Extreme Rules match. Please select, select arena. This match is actually a qualifying match, where the winner will go on to a future tournament we will be holding, referred to as the Super Brawl for All. Can I random? I will random his. Oh, I guess it decided on Demon and AJ Styles. So the winner of this will move on to the Super Brawl for All, which won't be for a while, but they will be in it nonetheless. The other one will not. I guess that's everything. We can just jump right in. AJ Styles versus Finn Balor. Friend requested. Not friend requested. Fan requested.
I am really looking forward to this.
Winner moves on to Super Brawl for All. As we wait now, much anticipated matchup. Honestly, for an opening match, could be match of the night. So, you know, the one good thing about the test possibly being left in is that you saw that the entrances did in fact work. So if it doesn't work, I'm going to have a stroke on camera. Or I cut out that entire thing. Maybe I went into YouTube's crappy editor thing and removed that entire opening segment. If that actually works, I will try to remove it if that option is available. But I'm not going to go so far as to put the video through Sony Vegas and re-upload it, deleting the older one. That's too much work for the fact that you can just skip ahead. Let's be honest. I know, Dunks, who do you have in this match? Do you have the Demon King, Finn Balor? Or do you have the phenomenal AJ Styles, the man who would like to be referred to as the face that runs the place?
The following contest is scheduled for
you want AJ Styles? Or you want Finn Balor?
From Bray County,
one smooch for AJ Styles, two smooch for Finn Balor. No smooch. No smooch. He doesn't care. Dunk says, this is not a match for me. Alright. Dunk says that this match is going to be worst match of all time. Worst match of 2K17. It's trash. Alright, Dunk's bold prediction. Bold prediction indeed. Oh my god. That's the downside. Like, I love having entrances on. You know, it's cool. It adds a lot. Some of these take 8 hours. Well, at least we don't have Finn Balor versus Finn Balor. But what if we did, Dirk? But what if we did? I know. Good boy. I know. Good boy. Thank you. I don't have anything to say. Finn Balor is like 5-minute entrance. We just chilling. How you guys doing? You guys having a nice day? Pretty good? Pretty good. Ah, it's great to hear, or horrible to hear. I'm sorry that's happened to you. Either or. You know, take your pick. Choose your own adventure. I was absolutely amazed when I learned that there were only 62 Goosebumps books. Maybe 63. I don't remember. Let's just say 62. There's 62 Goosebumps books. And I was like, man, I thought there were like 150 Goosebumps books. Dunks is like, what's a Goosebumps book? Dunks, you are born in the wrong generation. But it's a generation in which I get you, so I'm happy. Oh, scratchy, scratchy. You fucking Finn Balor. Are you almost done? You've single-handedly made me regret turning on entrances for once. Lord help us all. The Demon King is here. Good boy. Good boy. I should have just, like, played an ad during his entrance for no reason. I know, Dunks! Dunks just does not care. Do you want AJ Styles after this entrance? Oh, he's leaving. Dunks is gone. He said goodbye. No, we're not going outside. You just went outside. Do not give me that look. You will be a big boy and you will be okay. Oh my god, we've done it. We've moved on to AJ Styles. The world is in peace. He is here. Apparently he's the United States champion. I didn't even know this. He's got a bootleg US title, Dunks. Where did he get that title from? Did he steal it from WWEshop.com? Because we don't have a US title. We're Renegade. Renegade promotion. We don't have a US title, Dunks. We stole their world title and we ran. That's why we had to build all our other titles. Oh, Dunks, you piece of shit. He fucking knocked over the thing that had the mic on it, and that may or may not have been audible. That he just pushed it with his bum. Don't touch that, Dunks. You can come up here. I made you a fort on the couch and you can sleep in. But no, you just want to be a little piece of shit. You were being sweet, and now you a dick. Lay down. While we wait for AJ Styles and his fake US title. That's actually fitting, isn't he? Like, yeah, he is actually the US champion right now in real life. So that's at the time of this stream. So that actually makes like a ton of sense. Not really, because he had it before that. It's just a happy coincidence. But not happy at all, because it means he robbed someone of that US title. As we were finally ready to see the Demon King Finn Balor, AJ Styles Extreme Rules match. Winner moves on to the Super Brawl for All, Dunks. Thank you for the one smooch. He forgives me for being a grumper. Immediately hesitation suplex to AJ Styles.
Yeah, and social media has been on fire ahead of this one, but now
and I'm already going
Party time.
For a weapon. What is he getting? Are they both gonna go for a weapon? I'm doing something. I'm sorry. Sorry, that is important. A ladder. What? Is he gonna go for a coup de grace off the top of a ladder, Dunks? Is that his strategy to win? Dunks is like, why are you talking at me so loud and angrily? Why are you shouting at me, Papa? Because I look at you. Because you're in the room with me. And if I talk to you, I talk to them all. There's a big knee by AJ Styles. Come sit in my lap, young bub. Join me once again. I love you. AJ Styles stomping Finn Balor on the outside. Getting him up. Styles has him up for a suplex on that hard concrete. Dunks is biting my fingers out of stress for the well-being of Finn Balor, who picks AJ Styles up and slams him down. Is that a Michinoku driver? I don't know, I'll be honest with you. Oh, Styles was in a bit of a predicament there, but able to fight his way out of it with these stiff knees and a discus lariat, turning Finn Balor inside out. The Demon King could be in trouble now, as AJ Styles stomps on his back and continues to work that elbow. Oh, he's winding up for a twisty windy punch elbow drop to Finn Balor. Twisty windy elbow drop by AJ Styles. We can't really seem to get past him. No weapons brought into play after Finn Balor hitting him with that ladder. Oh, it looked like Styles was going to undo the Summerslam, the Spanish announce table, with our invisible Spanish announce team. As you can see, Jubble, Michael Cole, and Jerry Lawler are also there. They're speaking every language that isn't English and Spanish all at once. It's hell. It's hell for anyone that doesn't speak English or Spanish. Elbow by Finn Balor. Knocks him so hard, he launches himself over the barricade. And here comes Finn Balor. And it's breaking out into the crowd. The opening match of SummerSlam has broken out into the audience. I hope they all signed their waivers. Look at that ugly little girl in the front. That is like a caw with a face import that has gone horribly wrong. And Styles wants to continue the fun on the outside, wants to keep knocking him right back over. It's like a game to him. He's just playing over the barricade footsies with Finn Balor. Oh, are we in hell? It's not a standstill. Finn Balor jumps it. I thought we were in a standstill there. Balor really trying to push him into the crowd. That one guy, he's ready for Suplex City later tonight in our tag team title match. They're just beating each other up next to our ugliest trash cans in the world. It's all we could afford for SummerSlam. All of our money went to SummerSlam. And Styles continuously just knocking Balor back over the barricade once again. Look at all the people get excited as we see Styles just continuously going for his deadly right jabs. Oh, and then the uppercut over the barricade. That's still not enough for Styles. Here comes Balor right back over. Oh, that's a nice up, up, down, down shirt that kid's wearing. Oh, nasty right hook from AJ Styles. AJ Styles, master of the right hook. Oh, but the elbows from Balor are really causing him to have to retreat a bit. Now throwing Styles. Could Balor be looking to take Styles over the barricade with a headbutt? Oh, goes for the right hand, but Styles, of course, master of the right hands, counters it. That was a bit too far. That wasn't real. Styles jumping back over the barricade. Big knee back over the barricade. I believe in you, Balor. Go stop him. Oh, no. Extreme Rules was a mistake. Balor now punching him to the outside. This is a qualifier for the Super Brawl for All. Is this what every match of the Super Brawl for All is going to be like? 'Cause God help us if it is. It will be hell. Please, Balor, get in there. Balor, I know Dunks, you go grunt. Dunks goes grunt. Dunks, you were right. I'm sorry to say this is kind of trash. They're just beating each other up on the outside. There's no rivalry here. This is the opening match. We don't need 25 minutes of these two men beating each other on the outside, he says as he licks my chin. Dunks, you are too good at knowing which matches will be good and bad. Oh, but that is a good knee. We have to admit that, Dunks. Okay, goodbye, friend. Have fun. Enjoy yourself wherever you are going. I'm not taking you outside. I don't care how many times you walk to the door and look at me. You've been outside plenty today, and there's mosquitoes, and it's getting dark. You see, you got to talk to the puppers. You got to be like, hey, you can't go outside right now. There might be snakes, and there might be skunks. And I tell you about these things because Styles and Balor are still fighting on the outside. Remnants of the Curtis Axel Dean Ambrose match from our failed universe mode that has been completely cut and will never be uploaded because their match went an hour and a half long and they wouldn't stop just fighting in the crowd. Please get out of the crowd area. Don't do this to me. I'm going to go ahead and put a time limit on this. I'm going to give them 10 more minutes and then it's a draw and neither one's allowed in the Super Brawl for All. Plain and simple. So you guys might want to speed it up. And that is to say, I'm giving them 10 minutes to leave the crowd area. If they make it back to the ring, I'm not going to hold them to that timer anymore. But they better be quick about it. Because I am a man of limited patience who has other things that he would like to do today other than watch Balor and Styles hit each other over a barricade. It looks like that may be all that happens. How are you feeling, Dunks? This match is just downing you already. This was a terrible opening match, but, you know, at least we're getting it out of the way at the very start.
He saw that one coming.
What do you think? What do you think? What do you think, Dunks?
I mean,
You think, is that what you meant when you gave me no smooches? You said it was going to be a time limit draw? I would have never expected such a thing, Dunks. But that's why you're the greatest wrestling insider in the world. Dunk Meltzer. They've actually, Sling Blade onto the concrete. They've fought into this area over here. So this could potentially save them. This could lead to Balor going to the ring in order to trigger a finisher. It's finally time. Okay, never mind. Timer's off. They're actually going for a fight now. As we see Styles working his way up to his feet. Balor is waiting for him. There are no countouts. Oh, and the Demon King taunting AJ Styles. Please don't go back over the barricade. Styles is coming. You don't have to go back over. Lord help us, I'm about to turn timer's back on. Timer's back on, I'm mad. They had the opportunity and they chose not to use it. I don't know what your plan here, Balor, is, but it's a bad plan, whatever it is. We didn't go for the reverse Bloody Sunday. He's trying to get behind him. Oh! I don't know what happened. It was like a freaking alternate dimension drop kick. I'm not taking you outside. Clearance match. This is unreal. Finn Balor now is the one stuck in the corner with AJ Styles being very concerned. And now it is show-off time. Don't waste time gloating. I can't tell if you really want to go out and you're just begging or if you're concerned about how loudly I'm talking. Which isn't that loud, but it's louder than he's probably used to. Balor now throwing Styles on the ring apron. Timer is off again, by the way. They have made it to the ring. I assume the match will actually end as Balor taunts on the outside. And I think Balor has the advantage here. Balor's hit the Sling Blade. I think he could just set him up for the coup de grace, which is exactly what he's doing here. Balor, top rope, coup de grace. Oh, and he's calling for it. And it connects like stab wounds to the chest. 1, 2. Oh, but AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, kicking out of the coup de grace. Finn Balor in absolute disbelief. Still not done. Calling for, I assume, a reverse Bloody Sunday, and that's exactly what it is. And it connects. I don't remember the name of it. It's whatever year Bloody Sunday took place. He has 3 finishers? Oh, Styles is done. Styles is finished. A second reverse Bloody Sunday to AJ Styles. Into the pin, into the pin. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Finn Balor is furious. AJ Styles has kicked out of a coup de grace and 2 reverse Bloody Sundays. Springboard senton onto AJ Styles. That's actually absurd. Styles fighting back now. Shoulder tackle to Finn Balor. Styles going for a weapon. Is he? What is Styles doing? Is he going to destroy one of the tables? He's going for a weapon. Oh, he's going for a weapon over here. Okay, that's fair. And which weapon? He's got a steel chair. Styles has a steel chair. He survived 3 finishers, but it wasn't enough. No, he's throwing it down. He's giving Balor the offer. The offer. Saying Balor can't finish me off with your finishers. Try and take a weapon. Balor. German suplex. Will Balor accept the weapon, or will he stand tall and refuse to sink to that level? Punch by AJ Styles. Another punch. Master of the right hook. Going from behind, but no, he should have stuck to the right hooks. Oh, maybe not. He gets behind. Right hook to the back. Oh, right hook. Oh, no, that was an elbow. Oh, caught with the right hook. Fireman's carry. Reversing AJ Styles. Code breaker to AJ Styles. This could set him up for bad things. Elbow drop to the knee. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3, and it was the elbow drop to the knee that prevented AJ Styles from kicking out. Here we saw the coup de grace, which was kicked out of. And then we also saw 2 reverse Bloody Sundays, all of which were kicked out of. That was absurd. So I hate it, because it looks like this video is going to be 30 minutes long and we're 1 match in, when in reality, like, at least the opening, like, 3 to 4 minutes was a sound test. So Balor and Styles, they've done well. Finn Balor is moving on to the Super Brawl for All. Look at that Demon King with the steel chair under him, ready to move on to take on 31 other combatants. But not for a while. We've got 2 other tournaments we're holding before the Super Brawl for All. But nonetheless, that was the fan-requested match, so we've gotten that out of the way. That was honestly kind of like our pre-show before we jump into the main card, but nonetheless, it was a good opener. You know, there was some stupid amount of fighting in the crowd, but not so much that it was unbearable. Moving on now. I've hit start show already. Are you gonna make me start show again, or are you just gonna jump me right in? Don't make me start show. This is acceptable. Drew Gulak, actually, as he's been doing for the past several pay-per-views, he's coming out. Normally he opens the pay-per-view. Like I said, that was kind of our pre-show, but not really. He's coming out now, you know. He's a little late. His bus got delayed. And he's like, man, I finally made it to SummerSlam. What does it take, 8 years to load the fact that Drew Gulak has some words to say? He's looking for change in the WWE. And Drew Gulak came very close in King of the Ring tournament. He made it all the way to the semifinals, losing out to Cookie Monster, who would go on to become King of the Ring. So nothing too bad. I completely forgot to mention that AJ Styles was even Mr. Money in the Bank. That would have been a really nice fun fact to continue pointing out, instead of just calling him the fucking... That was not Balor's first match. Don't lie to me. Records. That was Balor's first match? I'm in hell. Well, Balor's undefeated. He's 1-0. Let's hear what Drew Gulak has to say. I've been a member of the WWE long enough to know that friends are few and far between, and enemies are a dime a dozen. So excuse me if I go a little off the cuff tonight, because there's something eating away at me that needs to be addressed immediately. Is this the same promo he has cut 8 weeks in a row? Let's find out. The longer I stay here, the more to realize I'm never going to get my shot. Hell, I've been ignored so much, I'm starting to think I'm a ghost. Well, if that's the case, it's time to do some haunting around here, in the ring, backstage, at the hotel. I will not go gently. I'm almost positive this is the exact same promo every week. I'm a competitor, and what I do best is compete. That's how to become a champion in the WWE. So I'm letting the entire locker room know that if any superstar wants to face me, I'm right here. But have you actually done anything, Gulak? I made a promise to the WWE Universe to be the best damn competitor I can be, and I won't be denied the opportunity because people around here like to play favorites. I've worked too hard around here to be denied. All I'm asking for is a match. Just one match. You had an entire tournament, Gulak. You did well, but you lost. I can tell by your actions that you're all as sick of the authority as I am. There's no authority! And I know they hear you too. You might not know it, but I do. They're scared of you and scared of superstars like me. Together we can bring them down. There is no authority, Drew. He's done. That was it. Whatever, guy.
Oh, just don't talk. You're gonna ruin it.
Someone's got to do something about this Gulak fella, all right? Because he's gone insane. He's out of his mind. What was the last? What's Styles? What is Styles when lost? Do I have him as Styles or AJ? I have him as Styles. Oh, that was his first loss. He was 1-0. Alright, because he won Money in the Bank, and that's the only other match he's had. Alright, next up, this is going to be a lot of entrances, so get ready. It is time for the Super Kick Party. And the special rule for our 6-man Super Kick Party, starring Tyler Breeze, James Ellsworth, Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, Dolph Ziggler, Jimmy Uso, and the Black Power Ranger. If we get 15 Super Kicks in this match, we will have a bonus match tonight, a 6-man Battle Royal, including the winner of this match, where the winner will be the #1 contender to the Recognized Character Championship at Hell in a Cell. If we get more than 15, if we get And for every set of 15 super kicks, we will have another battle royal and add another person to that RC title match. I highly doubt we'll get 30 super kicks in this match, much less 45 or more than that. But 15 I think is doable. All 6 of these people do have at least one super kick in their moveset. At minimum, they each have super kick as a signature or finisher. Some of them may have super kicks as casual moves as well. So it's definitely possible. It's gonna be a lot of entrances. Get ready. Dunks has passed out now on the other side of the room. I hope he's having a peaceful dream while I take a drink of water and we sit through a loading screen. That really shouldn't take this long because there's only really 2 custom characters in this fight. I'm sorry, is my gulping sound getting caught on the mic? Because I didn't think I was gulping that loud. I'm watching the audio, like, not spike, but I'm watching the audio bar go up every time I gulp. That was not a real gulp, if you heard that. I was making fake gulping noises to see if it went up and down. It very much did. Dunks got spooked by my phone vibrating. Here he is, the Heartbreak Kid. Schoenmerkers. Dunks, do you want to come sit in my lap? You want to come rejoin me for the super kick party? Dunks, who do you think's gonna win the super kick party? Give me a smooch to decide who. How many smooches will you give? You will give 0 smooches? I don't think he's betting this match. I think he's just mad at me and refuses to give smooches.
As we get ready for this match, I'd like to remind everyone
I forgot this was a Hell in a Cell match. Fitting that the winner of this match, assuming there are 15 super kicks, could go on to be a Hell in a Cell.
Can you imagine competing in one?
Maybe not in the Hell in a Cell itself, but at the event. Maybe not even that. Because even if they win this and there's 15 super kicks, they gotta go through a battle royal with 5 other dudes who most likely haven't been in a match tonight. I don't know, those 5 dudes will be random. So maybe it'll be people that have been in a match tonight. Maybe it won't. And here comes the showstopper at heel Ziggler, Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, man.
AKA
like
Nick Nemeth.
Knowing what you're about to put your body through.
Ziggler now,
up and
making his way to the ring. At least these entrances are like a lot faster and a lot more tolerable. I'm glad I could get entrances working for SummerSlam, though. I had the urge here to call Dolph Ziggler the Messiah of the Super Kick, and that just sounded really fucking stupid. Especially in reference to Dolph Ziggler. Although I guess in real life he is the dude that's bringing it back from being a terrible move. Do you want to give me smoochies based on who's going to win? No smoochies? No smoochies. He say ner? He say ner. Alright. I give him scratches. Oh, he give me smooch because I give him scratches. That was not a bet though. That was just a kiss for a kiss. If I scruffled your hair, I'm sorry. It's James Ellsworth. I didn't realize he had that shirt on. That's a really good shirt. Buy that shirt now at WWEshop.com. You can buy other products at WWEshop.com. Except for the US title belt. AJ Styles has stolen all of them. We will be collecting it from him shortly once we collect his body from the ring because Finn Balor has defeated him. I would say it's weird that the shirt of Ellsworth looks better than the actual Ellsworth call, but like the shirt is just the actual image printed on, so it makes perfect sense. Tyler Breeze through the competition is not a real sign, but it absolutely should be. God, he looks so gross and sweaty in this game. He's like, oh, I'm sticky. He's like an actual slug. He's like, oh, it's everywhere. Oh my god, the goo dunks. The goo. Is that a Punisher tattoo? I've always wondered this. And here he comes. The better Uso. The good Uso. Jimmy Uso. Is Jay Uso the one that's married to Naomi? We're gonna do a little Google here,
well,
right?
The superstar has all the tools needed to win this one.
We're gonna go Google Naomi married to Uso. I put Usi. Come on, Dunks. He wants in my lap again. Come on. Oh, no, it's Jimmy Uso. He's married to Naomi, so that's cool. Alright, good Uso is the one that's married to Naomi. Fun fact. Pretty sure those two things will be unrelated, but nonetheless. Okay, Dunks, enjoy your couch. He's getting his couch for. Here, let me move this stuff off the couch so that you may enjoy your couch for even more. I hope you have fun, and I hope you have a big rest. While we wait for the 5th competitor in this super kick party to come out, Dunks has a very good eagle-eye view of everything that's going on. I was about to say, why is it pitch black? And I realized it was the whole, hey everybody, look, it's Tyler! Gorgeous. Is that actually his like Twitter handle? Because it's pretty good. It might be different now that he's part of the Fashion Police. I don't know. I just realized Tyler Breeze is a member of the Riot Squad in this world, and he could lead them to gold, lead them to the RC title. I hate to say it, honestly, come 2K18 universe mode, I think Riot Squad's gonna be broken up. I love them as a team, but they haven't been doing they haven't been doing anything, but a lot of tag teams haven't. But in real life, every one of them is part of a different tag team now that they weren't a part of when we made Riot Squad. Or, you know, when we made new 3-man band, then became Riot Squad. But yeah, they're Fashion Police, Slater and Rhino, and Hype Bros are all 3 real tag teams that'll already be built into the game. So we'll probably just have them run as their own separate tag teams, as it gives 3 other people a way to be used. Moving on now, the final competitor. They will still be the Riot Squad until 2K17's over, and who knows, maybe they will end 2K17 as the tag champs, thus leading to the fact that we can't split them up because they'll be tag champs. Number 7, the final member of the Super Kick Party, the Black Sheep of the Power Rangers. That's right, Dunks, who has left his tiny fort. It is the Black Ranger. Dunks, did you say I don't like Black Ranger? He said, no thank you. He said, no Black Ranger, please.
Here we go. Hell in a
The Black Ranger. Remember the Power Rangers, who have been going through some discourse lately, as their leaders have been fighting it out. White Ranger and Green Ranger will be fighting later tonight to decide the true leaders, the true leader of the Power Rangers. I know, Dunks. Who could it be? The loser of that match will be exiled from the Power Rangers. Dunks is like shocked. He's like, what are you talking about? Exiled from the Power Rangers? They're friends. They would never fight like that. Well, you know what? Sometimes friendship dies, Dunks. And these Power Rangers are gonna fight. But I love you. He said, don't like these morals. Oh, and the match begins. I wasn't even looking. Everyone's going at it. Remember, 15 super kicks, and we have a battle royal tonight. Not less than 15 super kicks, and we just had a fun match with Hell in a Cell and 6 dudes. So I'll have to keep my eye open for all the super kicks, so that I don't miss any. I will count it as super kick if it's that thing where they like roll them over like it's going to be a pin, but then they end up just super kicking them. I think it's called like a schoolboy super kick or something. I don't know. Either way, we'll find out. I'm watching everything. It's hard for me to talk about the action, right? Because I'm trying to watch everyone to check for super kicks, while also there's just like a ton of things going on. As we see Ziggler, oh, rolling, oh, Dawson's not happy. Rolling senton from Jimmy Uso to Tyler Breeze, knocking Tyler Breeze out of the ring. We got Black Ranger and Shawn Michaels, Ziggler and Ellsworth, Jimmy Uso, and Tyler Breeze. Oh, Shawn Michaels trying to pin Ziggler after he hit the ground from the elbow drop. Weird strategy there as everyone just starts fighting it out. Rolling elbow from Ellsworth, the Ellsworth elbow. He just keeps picking everyone up like he's going to do something. Tornado DDT to Ziggler. Ellsworth now going to the second rope, diving off as Black Ranger pulls Breeze out of the way. And now Jimmy Uso throwing Tyler Breeze around. Everyone just knocking into each other. Ziggler and Michaels on the outside. Breeze on the outside now as Michaels trades in. Ellsworth running out. Uso! Everyone running to the outside. Could we actually see someone get knocked out of the cell? We never get to. As Dunks makes gentle smooches. Thank you, Dunks, for your beloved friendship. What is it's abdominal stretch by Shawn Michaels? As we see Ellsworth and Black Ranger. I don't know what the fuck Jimmy Uso is trying to do. Either way, everyone's going at it. Lots of fights. Tyler Breeze tossed through the air. It's hard when there's just two people outside to make sure there's no like super kicks going on that I'm missing. Oh, tag team maneuver by Jimmy Uso and Shawn Michaels. Dunks is not a fan of this match. He just thinks SummerSlam is going to be a garbage fire. He's just upset about everything. Shawn Michaels, for the second time, thinks about going to the top rope and saying against it. Another tag team maneuver by Shawn Michaels and Jimmy Uso. He knows who the strongest man in this match is, and he wants to team up with him until he can surprise him with a neck breaker. But now Tyler Breeze surprising Shawn Michaels with a suplex. Ellsworth being able to avoid the Black Ranger, going up to taunt. Oh, and he's going to pay for it. His chin just got caved in even more. As Breeze sends him into the corner. Black Ranger thrown into the corner again now. Oh, and Black Ranger forcing him down. Kick. No. No kicks. Twisty spin. Oh, Uso trying to fight everyone out. Ziggler throwing Jimmy to the outside. And following him, we've got 3 on the inside, 3 on the outside. Big stomp by Tyler Breeze. Going for the pin, but Shawn Michaels was able to get up and stop him. As we see Jimmy and Ziggler fighting on the outside. It's just Tyler Breeze and Shawn Michaels in the ring. Into the pin. Oh, Tyler Breeze gets out. That could have been it had Tyler Breeze not kicked out. As we see Ziggler walking into the corner for some reason. Oh, super kick! That's one super kick. We need 14 more. That's not a super kick. That's a spinning heel kick, but it's close. Elbow drop from Shawn Michaels. That could be the end. Oh, and he's punching Ziggler because he knows Ziggler's going to try and take him out. Black Ranger has Jimmy in trouble. Oh, it's just a cluster in the corner. It's just everyone fighting non-stop. Mighty Morphin power kick to Jimmy Uso, but that's not a super kick. Ziggler's been busted open by the knees of Black Ranger, and he locks in the Coquina clutch to Ellsworth. Can Tyler Breeze stop Ellsworth from tapping out? Oh, Ellsworth fighting out of it and getting Black Ranger off of him. DDT to Tyler Breeze. Ellsworth and Jimmy Uso, the last one standing. The last 2 in the ring. Jimmy Uso could win this after only one super kick in the match. Was that a pile driver? Was that a sit-out pile driver? He's going up for the frog splash. Uso! Flying Uso! Not going for the pin, though, as he sees the other people in the ring. Now fighting him. Please don't attack the tray that has my mic on it, Dunks. I would respect it if you didn't. I don't know what's going on. Black Ranger's just staring on at the horrors that have happened inside. Ellsworth now the only man in the ring as Tyler Breeze comes for the Black Ranger. Sees him trying to wait this one out, and he's not going to let it happen. Big zigzag to Jimmy Uso. As Shawn Michaels picks up Ellsworth. Oh, but into a DDT. It looked like he was going for a power bomb. But then a float over neck breaker to Ellsworth. Into the pin. This could be it. Oh, but he's got the single leg Boston Crab. No, no one giving in just yet. Tyler Breeze taunting though. Oh, but Shawn Michaels. Oh, he was calling for sweet chin music, but they stopped him. He was unable to connect with that super kick. Oh, roll up from Ziggler. Shawn Michaels trying to stop it. Did he? He did. Okay. Ellsworth just got busted open.
I'm not sure if he knows where he is right now.
As we see Breeze taking everyone out. Breeze and Michaels last one standing. Hurricane Rana to Michaels. This could be Breeze's opportunity to win it all. He just has to take out Ellsworth. Second rope. Calling for Ellsworth to get to his feet. Everyone's knocked down on the outside. Diving Hurricane Rana to Ellsworth. This could be Breeze's chance into the pin. I don't know. Ziggler could stop it. Oh, but Ellsworth kicks out. Ziggler doesn't have to stop it. As we see Breeze getting thrown to the outside. I'm actually going to lower the limit to 10 super kicks. They're doing them way less often than I expected. The bar will not go lower than 10 super kicks, though. As we see now, Jimmy Uso able to fight out of the location. 3 outside, 3 inside. No, we're moving them back inside. Everyone fighting. Ziggler trying to tear apart Breeze. Ellsworth getting up and turning around. Super kick! That's 2 super kicks. Into the pin. Black Ranger's not stopping him. Black Ranger doesn't see it. It's too late, isn't it? Shawn Michaels just won the super kick party, which is very fitting. Like it's super fitting that Shawn Michaels won the super kick party. That being said, only 2 super kicks happened. It really wasn't much of a super kick party at all. So there will be no battle royal for the #1 contendership tonight. That'll have to be decided some other way. Nonetheless, a great showing by all 6 men in this match. Wouldn't you agree, Dunks? Wouldn't you agree? So now, I have just been informed that Ric Flair has made it into the building for his match against The Miz later tonight. But before that happens, we have Green Ranger versus White Ranger, the Power Rangers. Okay, don't get real fussy. Congratulations, Shawn Michaels. He's really showing off. He's just giving it everything he's got. That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. What is? There we go. I don't. What is that one that was a red square? I was trying to pull up the copyright thing, because sometimes I gotta pull up the copyright thing, but like it was a red square sometimes, and I'm like, why the hell was it a red square? Nonetheless, it is time now to see the Green Ranger versus the White Ranger. Dunks, are you feeling good? Are you feeling zesty? Are you feeling super fresh? I hope you are, because this is gonna be a match for the What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, I'm being told there's some kind of problem right now. I don't really know what they mean when they say a problem. What do you mean? Apparently, there's some kind of altercation right now backstage, and we're trying to get our cameras back there. We're rushing. We're doing everything in our power to get someone back there to catch this altercation. What is it? It's backstage. Ric Flair and Tatsumi. Oh my God, Ric Flair! What are they doing? Ric Flair just got in the building, and Tatsumi Fujinami was directly in his face. Oh no, don't tell me. We all know the Fight Master Championship is defended 24/7. Fujinami and Miz recently split up their very short-lived tag team. Both on bad blood. Bad terms. It could be Fujinami was planning to get a match against the Miz tonight by stealing the Fight Master Championship. Oh my God, Ric Flair just fucking broke his own chin. That was horrible. Ric Flair is not gonna let himself lose the title that quickly. Who did Shawn Michaels pin? Was it Ellsworth? Who did Shawn Michaels pin? It was Ellsworth, wasn't it?
Did you hear the impact?
Ellsworth eats that loss, most likely. Ric Flair trying to kick Tatsumi Fujinami. I gotta add that to the losses. Congratulations, Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels. Hey, so do I have him as HBK? No, he's just never had a match. Alright, well that's cool. Wait, hasn't he? Sorry. No, HBK has had a match, but as a tag team member. Well, he's 1-0 now. Ric Flair and Tatsumi Fujinami still going at it as I find Ellsworth. He's 0-1 because he lost in Best of the Super Small Dudes. He's now 0-2 because he ate that loss at the Super Kick party. Ric Flair not letting Fujinami get the drop on him. Fujinami may have started this fight, but Ric Flair made the first blow. Smart move by the veteran Flair. He knew what Fujinami was after right from the get-go, but unfortunately there was no way for him to escape this fight, and that's going to really weaken him for the Miz later, even if he wins. That being said, the same is true for Fujinami. So either way, I think the Miz walks out of this one the winner. As we see Ric Flair with a... looked like he was going for a tiger suplex, but Tatsumi Fujinami reverses into an arm drag and then hits the knee drop. I thought he missed it at first. What is happening? Is Fujinami using dark voodoo magic against Ric Flair? Unbelievable. Oh my god, he's a ninja. He's using his Japanese arts training to ninja fight Ric Flair, throwing him into the cubbyhole. This is very bad for the Nature Boy and the current Fight Master Champion. Oh my god. Ric Flair trying to snap the knee of Fujinami, throwing him into that cupboard. And now throwing him into the door. Ric Flair tearing him apart, not wanting to give him a chance to take the title from Ric Flair. Oh, but he just got thrown headfirst into that brick wall. This is devastating. I can't believe... well, I mean, I can believe we haven't had anyone out here to stop this yet. This is technically a title match. It is defended 24/7. Nonetheless, this is coming close to no longer being a match and being just an absolute murder. But who will murder who is the real question here. We see Fujinami. Oh my god, just toss Ric Flair like a sack of potatoes. It's heavy, but it hits the ground hard. Ric Flair, elbow to the eyes of Fujinami. Anything goes in this backstage brawl for the Fight Master Championship. Another elbow. As we see Fujinami thrown into that chest once again. Oh, nasty right hook. Shakes the trash can somehow. Tiger suplex of his own. And it connects to Ric Flair, sending him flying. But that looked like it took everything Fujinami still had left in him. Kicking Flair in the back of the head. Winner of this beatdown will face Miz for the Fight Master Championship. Fujinami's getting Flair up. No! Flair's having none of it. Elbow to the face of Fujinami. Throwing him into this TV room where someone's watching Raw. They're catching up before their match at Summerslam. I don't know who it is. Probably Scott Dawson. Oh, but Fujinami having none of it still. Another elbow. The logo's flickering out. Oh, I thought that was going to put him through the table for some reason.
There may be no coming back from this.
That's hard steel they're hitting their exposed backs on. I know they can't go into that room over there, but I kind of wish they did. I'm glad this is going to be more fleshed out in 2K18 as we see Flair now thrown back into the corridor. I just realized I still have the audio for the game off. That's entirely my bad. I apologize. I did it so you wouldn't hear who was jumping in the character select screen. I'm sorry, the sound was off. If you could hear Crunchies, Dunked is eating a bony. Has Fujinami done it? Has he completely incapacitated Ric Flair? He has! He's stolen the Fight Master Championship from Ric Flair. It's Tatsumi Fujinami versus The Miz. Former tag team partners fighting over the Fight Master Championship. Unbelievable. I can't believe such a thing has happened. Truly invigorating. As we move on now to our actually scheduled next match to decide the leader of the Power Rangers, Green Ranger and White Ranger.
Not disappoint, and now we're on to the next matchup on the card.
They've certainly been giving it their all over these last few weeks, while tensions have been rising between both of them.
We have singles action coming up next. This is gonna be good. We have a real fan favorite taking on some tough competition. Here we go.
But now it's time to decide who will lead them into the future. As we wait patiently. So, as we all are aware, let's not even be secretive about it. Green Ranger, he's the better of these two Rangers. He is the stronger Ranger. He is the faster Ranger. He is Green Ranger! That being said, White Ranger is the ultimate Super Ranger and is Green Ranger's next logical form in evolution. That being said, does the power that is Green Ranger overcome the leader of all Power Rangers, the White Ranger, or will Green Ranger take his place by ripping off his skull and becoming Tiger Green Ranger? Green Ranger. Green Ranger. There is only one way to find out, and it's by tuning in right this moment. I guess I'll tweet this out since this is taking like 8 years. Battle to decide the leader of the Power Rangers. And now let's fix the E. And now we'll just... Oh God, the loading screen's done. Get your butts going. Alright. What we got here?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Green Ranger, ready to go. He's jumping out. He's ready for extreme action-packed justice.
Oh boy, we're in for a treat tonight.
Making his way. Nice jump by the Green Ranger. No trampoline needed. He's just that athletic, just that good. And he wasted minimal amounts of our time with his entrance, even with a little dance at the end, because he is Green Ranger. Next up, of course, well-known leader of the Power Rangers, the White Ranger. There was some weird, like, artifacting during the Green Ranger's entrance. That was weird, spooky. What a very bland and generic entrance. Clearly, he cares a little about the fate of the Power Rangers if he can't even put a little flair into his Power Ranging battles. What is that like? Why does his gym have like the not the gym. Why does like his little coin thing in the center of his chest have like the John Cena like the leafy like, oh look, circle and 3 fingers like okay, emoji. Look at that. Does it say hustle, loyalty, respect? That is! It's the John Cena hustle, loyalty, respect. Why? Could you not just do a yellow circle? Man, I don't know sometimes. I just do not know sometimes. Maybe Green Ranger has the same thing. I have no idea. Either way. Oh, they've shaken hands. Because even though this is a battle to decide the blood right of the Power Rangers, both these men still respect each other. They are both still superheroes. No one is turning villain here tonight. They are both true heroes. They just need to decide who the better hero is. And there's only one way to do that, man to man. Clothesline from the Green Ranger. Now picking up his former leader. Oh, and a knee to the face. And a kick to the back. He's really taking it to him here. Just beating the White Ranger down. Stomp to the arm. Incredible. Is he going to go for... I thought he was going to kick him in the face. No, stomp to the knee. He's working every bit of White Ranger. But White Ranger finally able to fight his way out of it. Stomping down on the Green Ranger. Stomping down on his back. Big kick making hard impact to the helmet of Green Ranger. For once the helmets are actually fair because they both have it. No, Green Ranger doesn't have the hustle, loyalty, respect thing in the center. He just has a brown shape. Oh, goodness me.
His skull just bounced off the mat.
I don't know why I'm yawning. It's literally it's only 7 o'clock. I was gonna say, oh, it's already 7 o'clock. Oh, it's getting late. It's not. It's fucking 100% daylight outside. Which I much prefer it that way than it getting dark at 6 o'clock like it used to. White Ranger reversing shoulder tackle with his big bulky shoulders. One of the few advantages White Ranger has over Green Ranger. Green Ranger taking him down. I can't wait for the big twist in the climax of this match where they rip off each other's masks, revealing they're both the fucking same dude. Green Ranger now on the springboard. Springboard senton onto White Ranger. Goes for the stomp, but White Ranger rolls out of the way. Now pushing Green Ranger aside. Green Ranger now throwing White Ranger in the corner. Setting White up top. I'm like half tempted to just start calling him Whitey. Green Ranger planning something big here. Top rope. No! Top rope Super Falcon's arrow to the White Ranger. Unbelievable. And that's nothing to the White Ranger, sweeping out the legs of Green Ranger, who just arm drags him away. A human game of chess. As soon as White Ranger gets knee in the face, Green Ranger going for the pin. 1. No. White Ranger kicking out at 1, not letting this be even close to the end. Locking in that head scissor and elbowing him in the face. Green Ranger now getting him up. More swift elbow strikes. Doing some serious damage to the White Ranger. Oh! Mighty Morphin power kick to the White Ranger. V1. Shoulder tackle to Green Ranger. Getting him right back up. Arm drag. It's just back and forth. These two men know each other so well after all the years they spent teaming together. Oh, he was going for that Mighty Morphin Power Kick V2. The ultimate Mighty Morphin Power Kick. Trying to hyperextend the leg of Green Ranger so he can't connect with that Morphin Power Kick. Northern Lights suplex. He's getting him right back up. Can't give him a moment to breathe because things like that'll happen. He will reverse you, but then you can just reverse him with an arm drag. Punch to the face of Green Ranger. Belly to belly suplex. White Ranger now kneeing him hard in the back, trying to make it hard for Green Ranger to do anything. What is he planning? Oh my god. Mighty Morphin Power Punch. He's not going for it. Oh! Green Ranger blocked it. White Ranger hesitated. He couldn't pull the trigger on his best friend. Northern Light suplex. He can't power punch his best friend. He couldn't bring himself to do it. He respects Green Ranger just too much, but he's decided he's gonna have to do it if he's gonna lead the Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin Power Punch to Green Ranger. He pulled the trigger. There's no more remorse. Dunks is being a real thirsty boy over there. He's got Green Ranger up. Michinoku driver. White Ranger now dragging him center of the ring into the pin. 1, 2, no! Green Ranger kicking out even after the Mighty Morphin Power Punch. Unbelievable. Hello, Dunks. How do you feel? He's still distressed about this whole idea of Power Rangers fighting each other. It's just not kosher to Dunks. White Ranger setting up in the corner. I think he's ready for this all to be over. He is. He's calling to put away his former best friend and colleague. He's busting out the Megazord. And that's gotta be it for the Green Ranger. After everything they've been through, it ends here. 1, 2... No! Green Ranger kicking out of the Megazord. And honestly, it looks like the White Ranger's not even surprised. He's just going right back to beating in the skull of his friend. Big axe handle, but Green Ranger slides out of the way, grabbing him from behind. Side suplex, White Ranger lands. He was expecting it. Caught him before he could hit the power kick. White Ranger so exhausted. He's using too much of his energy to fight Green Ranger. He needed this to be over way sooner. And now he's just stomping Green Ranger into the ground. He just wants it to end. He never wanted to do this. Oh, and Green Ranger kicking him in the face. White Ranger not allowing him to gain any ground on him. Snapmare into the head scissors and the elbows to Green Ranger. White Ranger has played a very conservative match here, figuring out Green Ranger's moves and keeping Green Ranger away. Oh, but the strength of Green Ranger overcame him this time, as now Green Ranger takes his turns, stomping him into the ground, rolling him center of the ring. Big kick to the small White Ranger's back. No dunks, do not touch the wires. Kicking him in the knee. Dunks sadly crawling into my arms. He says this is no good. That was a power kick. It wasn't a Mighty Morphin. It was just a power kick. I mean, this V1, V2 was stupid. White Ranger sweeping out the legs. Into the pin. Trying to put him away quick. 1, 2. But Green Ranger kicking out. You can't just trip him up and catch him off guard like that. White Ranger elbowing Green Ranger in the face. White Ranger going to the second rope, calling for Green Ranger to get up. What is he planning here? Diving double axe handle, trying to shatter the helmet of Green Ranger. He's got him up. Oh, went for the Mighty Morphin power punch, but Green Ranger stopped him. White Ranger not even hesitating for a second to counter his counter, sending him into the corner, but Green Ranger stealthily bamboozles him out of there. Goes for the kick. White Ranger dodges. It has been all White Ranger this match. Side suplex into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, Green Ranger kicking out just barely. White Ranger knew how strong his comrade was, and he knew he had to come into this match ready to end the Green Ranger if he was going to lead the Power Rangers after this. Green Ranger, though, he's just going to go for it. He's just going for a pin out of nowhere. 1, 2. White Ranger kicking out, but that just goes to show how strong the Green Ranger is. After so few hits have connected, he still put White Ranger down for a 2 count. Elbow to Green Ranger, who now belly-to-belly suplex once again. That could be the turning point White Ranger needed. No, Green Ranger reversing it. Shoulder tackle. Green Ranger has him up. Oh! Super kick. And now, White Ranger getting to his feet. Go, go, Mighty Morphin power kick. Taking White Ranger down into the pin. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, after everything he went through, it only took one Mighty Morphin power kick to put away White Ranger. Unbelievable. There was the first power kick, followed by White Ranger hitting a Michinoku driver for some reason. And just like that, despite all the hard work, White Ranger has been exiled from the Power Rangers, and Green Ranger is your new leader. White Ranger is actually 0-3, so that kind of makes a lot of sense. What is Green Ranger sitting at in terms of win-loss record? Oh, 3-0. He's everything that is the opposite of White Ranger. Incredible. And that's where Green Ranger put him away for the end. Let's also not forget that Ric Flair lost his Fight Master Championship tonight. Fujinami now holds it. But how long will he hold it? Going up against The Miz, which may or may not be the next match. Let's see here what the notes say now that Green Ranger is the leader. It says that, yeah, Miz versus Tatsumi Fujinami is next. Green Ranger is your new Power Ranger leader. Goodbye, White Ranger, exiled from the Power Rangers. Despite doing everything he could, it just wasn't enough to put away the unstoppable Green Ranger. Green Ranger! Enjoying your bony dunks? Is it good bony? I'm glad you enjoy it. That's a small piece of bony there, dunks. Alright. One-on-one, false count anywhere. The Miz versus Tatsumi Fujinami. Let's move it over to Summerslam. Summerslam. It's entrance on. Correct. Oh, this is slow because it is a title match at SummerSlam. Superstar, The Miz. Superstar, Tatsumi Fujinami. Tatsumi Fujinami wanted this match against The Miz, and he got it. Ignore all those random champions. I don't play outside of Universe Mode all that much, if at all.
The wait is over. This one's for
so here we go. The Miz versus Tatsumi Fujinami. False count anywhere for the Fight Master Championship. The belt defended 24/7. Are we ready to jump in? Loading screen, doing alright? Oh, we're just diving in. Don't even hit the stop button. Just fly right into that. I'm gonna drink of water while we wait for The Miz to come out.
The following champion versus champion contest.
Oh good, there was a slight opening in my water bottle, so now I appreciate that water bottle.
Ultraviolet Fighting Dragon Hardcore Championship.
I'm joking, send help.
The awesome one's on his way to make more must-see.
Why does he have an Intercontinental title?
If you can't see The Miz live, make sure the DVR.
Why is everyone stealing all our shop merchandise?
Catch one of his many movies. As a reminder,
First we had Styles stealing the United States belt. Now we've got Miz stealing the IC belt. It's absurd. It's not acceptable, Dirks. He say, but I got a crunchy bony. Tasty bony, tasty marrow. This match is sponsored by Tasty Bonies. Tasty Bonies, tasty marrow. That belt doesn't fit you, Miz. You stole an extra large. Do you know how expensive the extra large belts are? Master of the Dragon Sleeper. I disagree. It'd be Drew Gulak. So now the person, now Miz looking real confident. He knows the hell that Tatsumi Fujinami went through facing Ric Flair earlier tonight after he jumped him backstage. And here comes the Dragon. Tatsumi Fujinami, the Fight Master Champion, could potentially be the shortest reigning Fight Master Champion of all time. He's only held the belt for what, like 16 minutes right now? Maybe 17 minutes? Not long at all. And like, when this match is over, if he loses, he could very well just, I mean, he for sure will be the shortest reigning Fight Master Champion ever. Everyone else has held it at least a week. But nonetheless, it's time for them to blow off this tag team turmoil they've gotten themselves into. Fujinami wanted this, and he got it. So it's time for a title match. Fight Master Championship. Who's it gonna be?
Introducing the
okay, hold on, introduce him.
in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion.
He's not the Intercontinental Champion. Don't listen to Lillian Garcia.
Introducing the champion, weighing in at 227 pounds, he is the undisputed, ultra-violent, fighting, dragon, hardcore champion, Tatsumi Fujinami.
Master of the Dragon Suplex. Eat, drink, Master of the Dragon Suplex. Repeat. Fujinami is looking at the belt. He's like, I didn't even really want this belt. This is like I'm like cashing in my Fight the Miz in the Bank briefcase. Why is there a Snorlax on the belt? Alright, it's time for the match. Falls count anywhere. Dunks has made his way up to his snuggle fort. Here we go. And right off the bat, they lock up. And Miz fighting Fujinami with an armbar. Get out of that bag. Taking him down to one knee. Wrenching Fujinami's arm. He's able to fight out of it. Going for the grab, but Miz, you do not go at me. Miz now just throwing Fujinami into the corner. And into the ropes. Oh, big boot from the Miz. And he's just taunting, dancing. He's taking big advantage of how weak Fujinami is after his match against Ric Flair. Fujinami now has him for that big tiger suplex that he performed to Ric Flair earlier. Miz having another though. No, Tatsumi Fujinami reversing. Big chop from Fujinami. Do not want. Did you drop your bony? Oh, you did drop your bony. That's why you're whining.
Ouch! After a move like that, he's going to need to see a chiropractor or a spine specialist. Whatever he's comfortable with. No pun intended, of course. Yeah, he's not going to be comfortable for a while.
I looked away for a second, and now there's an elbow drop from Fujinami. Miz could be in serious danger. This could be like bad news for the Miz.
Going toe-to-toe here.
To lose after Fujinami already went through hell against Ric Flair. That could look real bad for him, and maybe that's the point Tatsumi Fujinami's trying to make, to show that he can beat the Miz even after beating someone else earlier in the night. Someone have to ask you to quit dropping your bony? Big DDT from the Miz. You see near my bony. Don't stick it under your paw, and you can't lose it. Oh, big German. No, it looked like it was going to be a big German suplex from Fujinami, but the arm drag from Miz reversed it. Dunks is real excited for this match. He's got his bony. He's in good watching position as Miz now sets up the suplex to Fujinami. Could we see the Fight Master Championship change hands twice in one night?
Well, if he can't bounce back from this, then maybe he's not as tough as I thought.
Fujinami reverses DDT to the Miz.
These two guys couldn't be any more evenly matched at this point.
Gets Miz up. No. Leg sweep to the Dragon. Miz now going to the top rope. Something we don't see very often at all. Oh, went for a diving knee, it looked like, baby. Either way, he just busted his knees on the ground. Fujinami rolling him over. The figure four! Insult to injury. He's arcing it into the figure eight. He's got the figure eight locked in. But Miz, being a master of the figure four leg lock, able to reverse the pressure, and Fujinami forced to break the hold. Miz now getting thrown over the top rope. And a big punch from Fujinami. So it looked kind of like a Cobra strike to the face, knocking him to the outside. Miz playing possum though. Nasty right hook to Fujinami. Knee breaker on the outside. Doesn't really matter that it was on the outside, except like it hurts a little more when you hit the ground. That knee, on the other hand, it hurt a lot more, like he was trying to go jump on the barricade. Is he going to the top rope? What is Miz doing on the top rope now? What is he planning? On the outside. Oh my god, Miz just killed himself. Oh, and a kick to the face that sent spit all over the barricade. Fujinami just tricked Miz into killing himself, and that's one way Fujinami can win this match, even after going through hell with Ric Flair. And that's by tricking the Miz into hurting himself, throwing the Miz into the barricade, and just pummeling him down. They both hated each other when the time came for them to split their tag team up, and you can really see it here. Fujinami throwing the Miz down, slamming him hard into the pin. That's right, it's false count anywhere. 1. Oh, Miz kicking out at 1, probably because the ref took so long to get there. Fujinami now working the shoulder blade of the Miz. Miz fighting with all of his might, punching Fujinami in the face. Big knee to the gut of Fujinami. Goes for the stomp, but no. Lorp. Easy. Fujinami now twisting out the leg. That looked like it really hurt the knee of the Miz. That might be an actual injury there. Into the pin. 1, 2. Miz kicking out. Fujinami continuing to strike him in the back with his knee. What is Fujinami planning? Is he going to go for a weapon? He is! He's got a sledgehammer. He's going to absolutely take it to the Miz here now. Throwing that down. Elbow drop to the knee of the Miz. I think Miz may have underestimated how strong Tatsumi Fujinami is. Just because he had to fight Ric Flair earlier doesn't mean he can't keep up the fight here now. Big kick. I can tell if that was a drop kick or an enziguri. Miz, either way, reversing it. Arm breaker. Throwing Tatsumi Fujinami into the barricade. Fujinami not wanting to get caught up there. Has him going for a suplex. No. Yes. Oh, a brain buster on the concrete. Miz seizured out there for a second. Elbow drop on the Miz. He's got him up. Throwing him back down into the ground. And now continued stomps from Fujinami. It's been mostly Fujinami in this match. Miz has had some offense, and a spine buster hitting his head on the handle of the sledgehammer. That's some offense right there. What is the Miz doing? Oh, he's running into the crowd to taunt, just like the A-lister he is. It also looks like he's hurt his head a bit. Oh, he's mouthing off to the fans. Fujinami's having none of that. I don't even know if Fujinami's face or heel. Maybe he hates the fans too. I have no idea. Fujinami knocking him right back into the arena. Back into the audience they go. But this is fine with these two because this is false count anywhere. The match can end out here. Goes for the punch, but no. An elbow from Fujinami. Another punch. Oh, a winding uppercut. Punch from the Miz. Back and forth here. It's like Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Headbutt to Fujinami. No, they're still going at it. Another big punch. Another headbutt. One more punch. That headbutt should send him over, and it does. Dunks his beat on Borker because he hears dogs barking outside. And that's just what Dunk do. They're continuing the fist fight. You can start to see the fatigue on Fujinami now. Some of these punches are sending him flying even if they don't fully connect. Miz playing it carefully now. He sees how tired Fujinami is. Miz trying to play the smart game now instead of the strength game. Trying to outlast Fujinami. Throwing him further down into the crowd. Hitting him hard. Multiple punches. More right hooks. Knee to the gut. This could be the Miz's chance. No, Fujinami fighting back against him. Miz having none of it. So the spotlight is on the A-lister. More right hooks. No. Dodging Fujinami. He sees outrunning Fujinami now. He sees how tired Fujinami is, and he's playing that to his advantage. And a side Russian leg sweep on the concrete now that they are at the entrance ramp. Falls count anywhere, thankfully. So this match still continues without any concerns of going on forever. Miz taking advantage now, picking apart the dragon. Oh, and he stomps open Fujinami's head. Fujinami's bleeding. Miz calling for the end now. Skull. Oh, it looked like he was going to go for a skull-crushing finale on the concrete, but Fujinami saw it coming. Well scouted of his former tag team partner of like one match. Fujinami kicking Miz now. Has him out here. Where is he taking the Miz to? Back to the entranceway to fight. It's Miz now. Has him for a neck breaker. And it connects. I think Miz, trying to make his way back to the ring, doesn't want to risk getting hit out on the concrete. Even though he was going for a skull-crushing finale, Fujinami's turned things around too many times for him to be comfortable with. And now he's taking this opportunity to taunt, to reel it all in.
Championship on the line. Oh, you're right about that.
Fujinami now. Oh, just pushes the ref out of the way. He's got the Miz. Got him up. See another brain buster. And the brain buster busts open the Miz. A true brain buster indeed. Goes for a cutter, but Miz having none of it. Dunks is being very angry. I know. Fujinami throwing Miz into the corner. What is Fujinami planning here now? He's just staring at the Miz. He's just gazing down at him. Begrudgingly. He wants nothing to do with the Miz except for murder. Oh, but he's setting him up for the big slam. No, Miz getting behind him. Oh, and a big punch to the back of the head. This could be Miz's opportunity to finish Fujinami off. Oh. I don't think that was the reality check. It was a neck breaker either way into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and the neck breaker was almost enough to put Tatsumi Fujinami away. I haven't seen the reality check in forever. Miz now calling for the end. He's going to finish off Fujinami after all this time, punching him hard. And there it is, skull-crushing finale to Tatsumi Fujinami. Into the pin. He's in the ropes, though. 1. He's in the ropes. 2. Oh, there's no rope breaks. It's false counting. Right. And just like that, Miz is your new Fight Master Champion. Fujinami only held the belt for like 30 minutes. Unbelievable. Well, it's Miz now. Miz is your champion. Dunks is being quite angry. Quite angry indeed. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a short, about a 5-minute intermission, if that. Just a real short intermission, all right?
Here are your winners, and
we're going to let these guys get cleaned up, and we're going to come right back. So I will see you guys temporarily while he absolutely freaks out. Are you that mad? Is it that horrible? Hit the wrong button. I've made everything disappear. That's good. Alright, how do I make it reappear? Reappear. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright, we're going to have this up while we go into intermission. Okay. Welcome back. That was the wrong button. Is Pac up? That's Pac. Okie dokie then. I am back from intermission. Dunks has stayed gone. He will be joining me shortly at some point, so if the mic suddenly mutes itself, it's because Dunks is being let into the room. The mic obviously will not be goodness me. The mic will not mute itself. I will mute the mic. But either way, it is time for us to move on to the... Wait. What do you mean? Why didn't he leave the ring yet? Well, that's his own fault. That's what happens. Alright. Well, it seems like things aren't as simple as we expected. Because it looks like someone has decided to run out and challenge The Miz right after his victory. And you know, Fight Master Championship, it's defended 24/7, so there's nothing The Miz can do about it. He just has to fight TJ Perkins now. TJ Perkins wisely taking advantage of the defended 24/7 rule. This could be his shot at some gold. The Fight Master Championship has already changed hands twice tonight. It will probably change hands a third time with TJ Perkins taking advantage of The Miz's weakness here. Gonna hit the start button. You wanna let me start this fight? Oh, don't have this start button. I'm just gonna jump into it. And here we go. The bell rings. We don't need a bell for the match to be... What the fuck just happened? What did TJ Perkins just do? We don't need a match for this bell to happen. We're going to get one anyway since they're both out in the ring. And as usual, it's false count anywhere. As this always goes. Oh my god! Standing Phoenix Splash to The Miz. Miz, jaw-breaking TJ Perkins, running neck breaker, trying to get TJP to tap out real quick. It looked like he was for a second there. Thought he was going to roll him up. Miz, after going through a hellacious fight, he had just enough time for the medics to stitch up his face and clean up his blood. But will he be able to keep those stitches on when being jumped by TJ Perkins? TJ Perkins, if you'll remember, was he was second place. He was the runner-up and best of the super small dudes. But Miz is not a super small dude. He is a pretty average heavyweight wrestler who is just absolutely taking it to TJ Perkins. Into the pin. As we wait for the ref to run around one. And TJ Perkins kicks out, of course. It's far too early for Perkins. Miz, on the other hand, could go down at any moment. Jawbreaker. Just from having been through such hellacious matches. And that DDT onto the concrete just crumpled The Miz, throwing him into the barricade. And a knee smash. Is it like a knee stomp? What is that called? No, it's a Meteora, that's right. Standing backflip. A Meteora, that's what that's called. I believe anyway. Nonetheless, Miz thrown right back into the barricade as Perkins is just giving it everything he's got. Perkins now rolling Miz over. Rolling him over again. Miz kneeing him in the face. Oh, TJP reversing. Goes for the punch. No, Miz reverses with a punch of his own. Got him around. Oh! Okay, that's probably not the reality check, because he just does it out of nowhere. 1, 2... Oh, it almost ended it. Maybe that is the reality check. I thought the reality check was when he, like, kicked him in the face and then it went into a backbreaker. You know what I'm saying, right? But I mean, I'm gonna YouTube it. Either way. Nonetheless, TJP looked like he was going for a step-up enziguri, but Miz knocked him right back down. Oh, Miz reality check. I'm sorry, I put mixed reality.
The Miz with a decisive kick. And the action could not be contained inside that ring. Those shots, the body are beginning to take their toll.
The whole
How will these guys do with absorbing the
thing?
punishment they're about to receive
exactly
here?
what that is. Alright. I now remember what the reality check is, because I've looked it up on YouTube. Perkins throwing Miz to the ground. Getting the Miz up. Oh! Arm dragged by the Miz. Fighting to keep his Fight Master title. Snap suplex into the pin. One, trying to catch TJP off guard. Oh, and a kick out at 2. Looked like just before 2 to me, but it's regardless either way. Miz just staring down TJ Perkins. He doesn't want any of this. Perkins made it back to his feet. Miz ready to grab him, but no! Perkins catching him off guard. Slamming Miz's face into the barricade. Big punch. And a butterfly. No! Inverted lung blower to the Miz. Unbelievable. As TJP now taunts in the crowd after just crushing the lungs of the Miz. Who's now slowly working his way back up to his feet. I'm surprised Perkins didn't try to go for the pin after that. As we see them fight now. And the uppercut sends Miz right over the barricade. It goes into a barricade fight with these every time. Big punch from the Miz. Sneaking up behind TJ Perkins. This could be bad news. Several knees. No, Perkins has him now. But what is Perkins playing? Pushing him away. Perkins couldn't figure out what he's doing. Skull crushing finale on the concrete to Perkins. And that could be the end. Where's the ref? There he is. A bit slow, but he made it. 1, 2. Oh, and Perkins barely kicking out of a skull-crushing finale on the concrete almost exclusively because the ref took so long to get there, because the ref was so far away. Arm drag to the Miz. Perkins barely surviving. Miz showing incredible strength for someone who already went through a hellacious match and was busted open. Miz now flying neck breaker. Trying to do everything he can to Perkins. Oh! Split baseball drop kick. Busting Perkins open. Is Miz planning a figure 4 leg lock? No, he's just elbow dropping the knee. The ref is in position now. The ref is completely prepared. At least he's backing off. He's unsure what to do in this situation. Will Miz capitalize? Will he, though? He's going to let TJ Perkins get up, it looks like. No, he was just teasing Perkins, kicking him in the gut now. Perkins looks like he might be coughing up blood as well. And Miz just mocking him. No, Perkins trying to fight back, but Miz knocks him right back down. Perkins may have made a huge mistake here. Stomp from the Miz. Perkins getting himself back up. Facing the Miz, who just spins around, headbutt from the Miz. Just beating him down with multiple punches. Uppercut from Perkins. This could be Perkins' chance. Knee to the gut. He could turn it all around here, but Miz isn't going to let it happen. Another big punch. He definitely doesn't want the Miz to get behind him again. Inverted DDT. Ref in position. Kick to the gut. Kick to the arm is really a stomp more than a kick. Stomp to the already bloodied face of Perkins and an elbow to the back of his head. That looks like it might have knocked him out. I think he just knocked TJ Perkins out. Another elbow. No mercy is being shown to Perkins here tonight. Perkins fighting out with an uppercut of his own. Throwing Miz into that case. I don't know what just happened. Oh god, the Miz is in trouble. The Dark Lord Satan himself has the Miz. Oh no. How did the Miz come out on top of that? The Miz has channeled dark satanic magic to stop TJ Perkins from grabbing him there. Now taking Perkins elsewhere. Over here for some reason. Oh, and Perkins just punches him in the face. Perkins giving it everything he has here, including dark magic. There's been like dark magic in most of these Fight Master Championship matches tonight. Oh, snap suplex into the pin. Shades of the Miz earlier. 2. Miz kicking out at 2. Ah, I just popped my finger. Miz. It'd be a terrible wrestler. Miz in trouble. Perkins just working him down. Could this be the end? No. Oh! And a back flip. What would that even be called? Like a back flip kick. Busts open. The Miz. Could he have him here?
He's in full-on attack mode.
No, he was just really injuring the leg. I thought he was going for the
How much more?
what is it called?
How much more are you willing to pay to win this match?
What is his submission move called? It's like a leg lock or something.
For the second time now. It looks like we're going to see what kind of pain they can inflict out here on the floor. Oh, a reversal. Oh.
Dunks has returned to the realm. Welcome back, Dunks.
Is amazing. Oh, he's in trouble now.
Perkins, I didn't really see anything that happened, but it looks like Perkins is calling for the end of the Miz here. He's got the Miz up. And a detonation kick to the Miz. And that could spell the end. Referee in position. 1, 2, 3. And you have to know that the Miz probably feels like he got screwed since the ref wasn't in position for his skull-crushing finale. A great match, though you can't be surprised that the Miz did not win. Held it. Miz held the title belt for 16 minutes. So already almost less than half the time of Fujinami. So we're just going to swap that over the Perkins. Dunks, you okay? He's just snooting around. TJ Perkins, your new Fight Master champion. Good on him. It's definitely a hell of a match. Alright. Now back to our main programming. You gonna be okay, Dunks? Hello, Dunks. Hello. There it is, your new Fight Master champion. It's changed hands twice, no, 3 times tonight now. Dunks makes his way into this cuddle fort, whatever it's called. It is time now for a ladder match to decide who will go on to Hell in a Cell and fight for Thoren's Super Sweet Championship belt. Thoren chose the match. He told me to randomize the people that were in it, which is why it is such a random assortment of people in this Fatal 4-Way ladder match. Of course, fighting for the contract and fighting for the title. That's what I'm saying. Neville, a Big Cass, a Goldust, and a Lex Luger. Those are your 4. One of these men will be going on to Fatal 4-Way to fight for Thoren's Super Sweet Championship belt, held by either Freddy Krueger or Blastoise, which we will find out here tonight. We should also check the win-loss records on our guys that just had matches. Do I have Miss Fujinami or Tatsumi Fujinami? I have Miss Fujinami. He does not have any singles wins or losses. Oh, game has crashed. Alright, cool, nice. This is an acceptable time for the game to crash. I will forgive this situation. The Miz, after beating Fujinami, was sitting at a nice 1-0, but he is now, of course, at 1-1, having lost to TJP. And TJ Perkins. I guess I just have him as Perkins? Did I not have him? Did I not put any of the win-loss records for the best of the Super Juniors? Well, that was a horrible mistake. Dunks, please do not fuck around with the cords right now. Now is not the fucking time. Alright, well, let's fix... Stop. I'm gonna beat your ass. Move. Alright, well, let's figure this out. Do I even still have this? Like, typed in? Like, at all? Or am I fucked? Did I get bamboozled? Because I sure don't remember who beat who. Alright, it looks like I'll have to go back and find the win-loss records. No, wait. Nope, that's King of the Ring. Yep, I'll have to go back and find who won everything. Maybe I'll just remember it. I do have everyone that was in the match, so that's at least something. I can add the wins and losses there via that. Wait, is it in the booking folder?
Did not disappoint, and now we're on to the next matchup on the card.
Maybe it is.
Plant your
it is not.
butts in those seats and get ready. We have Neville.
So let's try this again with like everything not breaking. Alright.
Coming right up is a match that can change the course of an individual's career. Are you right about that, Cole? This is a make-or-break match. We have Neville in a match against three.
I know Ellsworth lost in the first round. That much is like, it goes without saying. I'm sorry, can I please, So I guess his one other loss wasn't from this. Ellsworth I know lost in the first round. Pepe wasn't in it. I don't remember how far RVD made it. Perkins, I know, is in second place. So if it's 16, you win one match, that's 8. You win one match, that's 4. You win one match, that's 2 left. So he had to win 3 matches. So TJP's now 4-0. No. He's 3-1. No, he's 4-1. Right, because you have to win 4 to get to it. Is that it? So you win round 1, there's 8 people left. You win round 2, and there's 4 people left. You win round 3, and there's 2 people left. So he's 3-1. Okay. No, he's 4-1 because he just won that match. 4-1. TJP's 4-1. Alright, this is hard to go through. Freddy Krueger, he won 4 matches. He won the entire thing. Do I have him as Krueger, or Freddy Krueger, or none of the above? I have him as none of the above, so he's going to be Krueger. And that means both him and Blastoise are undefeated, so good on them. He is 4-0. Rob Van Dam. So Perkins. Don't. Jim Bob lost first round. That's, I know that much.
From Queens, New York.
I know Jim Bob lost for. I'm figuring this out. Jim Bob is 1-3. That's a shame. We'll take this opportunity. I'm not ashamed. Okay, we got a lot of entrances. YouTube, I'm loading you up. This is. I'm sure it's gonna be a fine ladder match. I'm sure you'll be able to enjoy it without me needing to shoutcast the entire thing. I'll sit here, I'll figure this out, I'll talk, I'll have some commentary while we see Big Cass and Goldust in a fucking ladder match. Oh boy, the excitement. My videos. Where's my best of the super small dudes tournament that is blocked as monetizer not friendly? Thanks, YouTube. Alright, so if we skip ahead. Right. TJP beat Neville round 1. So that means Neville immediately lost with like he just held it out. He took a loss, never got moments. That puts Neville at 2-3. I think repeatedly skipping like 10 minutes ahead. Jim Bob lost to Darth Maul. That match was still going on.
It's been building for weeks now, and here we are.
Mr. Hanky and Captain Falcon. I actually remember who won this one.
You're right, it's been a long time coming, but it's here now. If you think it's
pretty
hot
sure
outside,
it's Captain Falcon.
Just wait for the opening bell. Huh, this one's going to be blistering.
It was Captain Falcon. So Mr. Hanky took a loss there. Captain Falcon. Do I have him as anything? I don't. So I'm just going to put him as Cap Falcon. I think that's the reasonable thing to have him as. That put him at 1 win. Goldust, I respect your entrance takes forever, making this slightly less awkward. Then we have Banana Man versus Ellsworth. So we know Ellsworth lost round 1. And that gives a win to Banana Man, who is not even in the power rankings. Banana Man, who got a win.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 275 pounds, the total package, Lex Luger.
Right, we had Conductor and the treacherous Taco. Conductor picking up a win. Round 1. We had the Conductor in the other matches. We have not. I'm befuddled. Honestly, just being genuine here. Conductor got a win there. Treacherous Taco, I know you're in here somewhere. Are you not? I'm bamboozled. Well, I guess we're adding Taco as he's 0-1. Is it finally almost time for this match to start? Took a whole while. Right, Aries beat Gilbert round 1. That's what it was. Because Gilbert had a match. EFG. Gilbert has not. And this is where this match is beginning. I will shoutcast it in a second as I write down that Austin Aries defeated Gilbert. Quite the exciting match here, as we see a spine buster and ladder shots right out of the gate between these people. I'll admit,
What's your analysis?
I'm only partially paying attention.
In this fatal four-way, when a superstar still has plenty left in the tank, anything can happen.
I'm try to figure out, continue.
Really?
Who won each one? Who Kruger beat in round 1? Kruger beat Finn Balor. Right, I should have known that I didn't have Balor on here. That Balor. That something was wrong with Super Juniors when I realized that, like, oh, Balor, he isn't even on here at all.
Neville is looking to fly.
He gave Kruger all the wins.
And now it's Luger on his heels. Making matters worse, she's got 9.
And it was Jeepers Creepers and TJP. So Jeepers Creepers gets a win on the loss.
So evenly contested so far. You really
putting him at 3-3. That's interesting. I don't know when he got that much screen time. But he gave Perkins all his wins.
Don't let his bedazzled attire fool you. Goldust has all types of ways to get the upper hand on an
Who
opponent.
did Rob Van Dam beat? He beat Elton, right? I didn't write it down right.
But he can
But
also
RVD.
creep into an opponent's psyche and completely take him off their game plan.
RVD is right here. He won 1 match and he lost.
Well, I don't blame him.
No, he won 2 matches and lost 1 match to TJP because Captain Falcon lost that
too
match.
much for him to handle. I tell you, we knew this was going to be a close affair, but I don't think we expected it to be this tight.
I hope the action on screen is very exciting for you. I hope it is everything you've ever wanted from this fatal 4-way ladder match.
Goldust timed that perfectly.
And that you
I
couldn't
still
ask for
maintain,
anything
Michael,
more.
that one of Goldust's most dominating attributes is his mind. Remember, there's
And then
a
that's
fine
when
line
Banana
between
Man
genius and lunacy, and he's made
does or
sure
doesn't
no
get
one
the
will
winner
ever
of the
forget the
Conductor.
name Goldust.
Looks like he's starting to sweat now.
Yeah, I don't
he needs to
remember
make sure he doesn't get double or even triple teamed here. But it's important to know that this
He
match
beats
has
the
been so
Conductor.
evenly contested so far. You really can't pick a winner.
Alright.
Yeah, well, at this point, he may
So
want to
Banana
think about
Man
finding a
gets
way to
another
take a
win
breather.
on that one. And then from there I have all the correct wins and losses. Because then it was like, oh, TJP beating RVD, etc.
And he's heading back in.
I can't blame him.
Alright. So that's all the wins and losses.
Just swinging on his opponent.
Sorry that was so terrible. We got to see those 2 people push over a ladder. Now back to shoutcasting. We've got Goldust and Big Cass alone in the ring, going for that briefcase that holds the contract to the Super Sweet title shot against either Blastoise or, as we were just talking about, best of the super small dudes. Freddy Krueger Dunks has gone to sleep. Oh, using one of my shoes as a pillow. That's always nice. Big Cass now brutalizing Goldust in the corner. For the record, I don't know if I've said it, but the match at Hell in a Cell will be a tables match. So just be made aware of that. As Lex Luger climbing up the ladder now. No one gonna stop him. They are just Big Cass just allowed Lex Luger to get up there, and this may be enough for him to win the title shot at Hell in a Cell. No, Big Cass going to try and stop him.
He's definitely starting to feel the pressure of this fatal
Big Cass looking for a punch. No punch. Oh, Luger reversing, trying hard to completely knock him off. Oh, and a big punch. Oh, slamming their faces into the ladder, and Big Cass thrown off the big ladder. And Luger's going to continue his chance at getting that title shot. Goldust trying to stop him, trying to push over. He succeeds. And there he has. Electric chair drop. Putting Goldust on the ladder of all people. Now is Goldust's opportunity, but Big Cass could also take this opportunity by jumping Goldust from behind. Neville seems unsure about what's going on, but he's figured it out. He's running into the ring. He sees that no one's paying attention. Oh, and he weasels his way up real quick. And once again, Big Cass is not paying attention. Neville, could Neville finally get his big shot? He has. Neville has finally gotten his big shot. Neville always loses in our universe, but he's finally done it. Neville has racked up a win. The entire house smells like cigarettes. It's unrelated to anything. Neville 3-3 now, actually. Neville will be facing Thoren's Super Sweet Championship title holder at Hell in a Cell in a tables match. Which I don't know if that's really his forte. But nonetheless. Onwards now to the next match of our SummerSlam pay-per-view. We've got 4 matches left. All title matches. First off, recognized character championship. Dragonite versus Apollo Crews. Do you want to cash? No, I don't want to cash in. What kind of fucking question is that? You don't want to cash in AJ Styles' Money in the Bank on Apollo Crews for the RC title? No, I don't want to cash. Ask me that in 4 matches. It actually smells really gross because someone like fucking didn't close the door when they started smoking, so now the whole house smells like ash and it sucks. Time to decide the fate of the destiny. The fate of the destiny. Look, I'm gonna be straight with you, right? I'm gonna be real even with you. Dragonite better win this fucking title, because Apollo Crews has already let my company down. Once he came out on that Go Home Raw without the fucking title, he looked like a complete idiot, and I will not stand for complete idiots in my company. So Dragonite better drive Apollo Crews' bald head into the ground and win that RC title. Dragonite, of course, won the Battleground Rumble to earn this opportunity, which Lillian Garcia will now tell us about that opportunity. Is just a regular match? Yes, it is. That's perfectly fine. This was like the first time that the like auto-generated pay-per-view had like that's not true. Never mind. What on earth? Forget what I was about to say. I was about to say something incorrect. Dragonite's just on a motorcycle, so that's pretty sweet. I didn't make this entrance, so that surprised me. I was expecting him to come out with the default entrance because I forgot about it. No, Dragonite, he's coming out. Looks like he's lost a little weight, too, to be honest. He's coming out ready for that RC title. Ready to put Apollo Crews away. And, like, if you'll remember, in the go-home show of Raw, Dragon Knight had I'm pretty sure it was at least 1 hour, maybe it was almost an hour-long match against Kin Bone, which, like, that should have been the SummerSlam match. This match is probably over in, like, less than 10 minutes. And that's, like, that's absurd. We're going to have a match go an hour. Should have been at SummerSlam. I don't want a match to go an hour now. We have 4 matches left. And it's already been over 2 hours. So I think it's time this event wrapped up. Like, don't get me wrong. The biggest party of the summer in 2K16, that was like what was that, like a 6 or 7 hour pay-per-view? That was absurd. It was like an actual SummerSlam if you count the pre-show. But regardless, Dragon Knight now coming in hot, you heard me. He is gonna make it rain on the ref that serves him that recognized character title. Doing his stretches, getting real limber, ready for the fight against Apollo Crews. Look at that boy. He has held that RC title for 4 weeks. He beat Keemstar for it. Did he beat Keemstar for it? He beat Keemstar for it a week ago. Or no, a month ago. Keemstar actually the longest reigning RC title holder at 8 weeks. If Apollo Crews wins this match, it looks very likely he will tie that record. Since I don't really do RC title matches not on pay-per-view. When Dragon Knight wins, it's pretty much the RC title almost always changes hands at pay-per-view. The world title has changed hands the least, with Stone Cold Steve Austin holding it for 16 weeks until the last pay-per-view where Scorpion won it. Other than that, Thoren and the tag titles, those 2 championships change hands the least. That's, like, not true. The RC titles only changed hands 4 times. Oh, it's like 4-4-4-8 on all of these? Is that actually true? 4-4-4-8. Yeah, it's just different who held it for 8 weeks. Alright, well, that's a neat little fun fact for you. Either way, it's time for Apollo Crews versus Dragon Knight for the Recognized Character Championship. Let Gillian Larcia take it away.
From Area 51, weighing in at 640 pounds, the Dragon. Introducing the champion from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 240 pounds, he is the prestigious SmackDown Wrestling Zone Champion, Apollo Crews.
Apollo Crews looks much more intimidating in this game than in real life.
So much anticipation.
He looks like he's about to break his neck. Kind of looks like Bobby Lashley, but with a bigger head. Dragon Knight sees that title. Dragon Knight wants that title. He wants that title. Apollo Crews sitting at a nice 2-2 win record. Dragon Knight is he's undefeated at 2-0. All right, so Apollo Crews more experience, but Dragon Knight undefeated. His wins being against Kin Bone and of course the Battleground Rumble, which honestly should count for more than 1 win, but that is all it counts for. And he is just throwing Apollo Crews down, headbutt to the champion. I think Dragon Knight's ready. After the disrespect of Apollo Crews for getting the title belt on Raw, Dragon Knight, I believe, was ready to just absolutely destroy him and give that belt the prestige it deserves. Who was the last person to hold that belt and give it any prestige? Right? Like probably Neville, honestly. Like, Keemstar did beat him in that last man standing match and theoretically got Neville fired, except I decided we weren't doing that till next gen, where we can make our own death matches. Also, Neville got to come back, and we'll be fighting for Thoren's title, but regardless, Neville was probably the only prestigious person. British Bulldog, like, he sucked. He, like, lost non-stop with the belt. Keemstar is not very good. He did beat Ambrose, so that's like... No, he beat Ambrose to get shot at the title. I don't remember. Whatever. Like, just kill him, Dragonite. Just hit a Draco Meteor out of nowhere and beat Apollo Cruz's ass. Dragonite pushing Apollo Crews down. Headbutt. Will Apollo Crews become the second ever person to defend the RC title? Or will the curse follow? And I'm going to say that again for both the Thorns title and the tag title. So Dragonite tossing Apollo Crews aside and just stomping him down. I don't see Apollo Crews defending this title here. We're not going to know who's facing Dragonite for the RC title until either tomorrow's Raw or tomorrow, is in like in-game tomorrow. I don't know when we'll actually stream it. Maybe tomorrow, probably tomorrow. Either the next Raw, or we'll just not even know until it's time for Hell in a Cell. Because the super kick party was a failure. Either way, Apollo Crews fighting out against Dragonite. Goes for a big move. I don't even know what he was going for. Got some air, though. Wanted to fly, and Dragonite just knocks him right back down with that huge closed Dragon Fist. Yo, Dragon Fist is a great name and should be a move in Pokemon. Apollo Crews now finally getting some upper hand. Finally getting the upper hand, getting some offense in. Baseball slide drop kick to Dragonite. As Apollo Crews decides to take this moment and taunt in the corner. Dragonite quickly trying to get to one knee, up to his feet. But Apollo Crews is there to stop him. He's weakened Dragonite enough that he can actually take him to the ground now. I doubt he can actually pick him up, though. Doesn't matter. Dragonite's not even going to let him try. Over the head, belly-to-belly suplex from Dragonite, and double axe handle to the groin of Apollo Crews, who actually hip tosses. It's not hip toss. Back body drops Dragonite overhead. Now grabbing him, going for a suplex probably, and a suplex to Dragonite. That's impressive. That's the strength of Apollo Crews. And you know, as much as I may be upset with him for making some mistakes, he's champion for a reason. You see him just fly, literally fly across the screen there. And he has taken Dragonite down. This could spell bad news for this Pokemon. Flying Enziguri. Look at the air on that move. Rolling him over into the pin. 1, 2, and Dragonite has kicked out. The crowd is in shock. Dragonite now fighting back, punching Apollo Crews in the face, throwing him into the corner. This is a bad place that Apollo Crews doesn't want to be in, and he's not going to be in it for long. Punching Dragonite hard. I don't know what this move is called. Spin out powerbomb or whatever. I don't know if it has a name, but a spin out powerbomb from Apollo Crews. 1, 2, 3, and just like that, Apollo Crews is retained. I'm actually shocked. I'm like amazed both that he won and that it only took one finisher to put Dragonite away. That was incredible. That was actually like not a very good match, but like the fact that he won like that is incredible. Apollo Crews has ended his curse in the RC title line and has defended the championship. I'm sorry, Dragonite, you fought hard. Apollo Crews now 3-2. Dragonite now 2-1. Not really much of a win streak. He's just not undefeated anymore. Dragonite did put up a good fight, but Apollo Crews was ready. He saw what happened with Kinbone and Dragonite, and he knew he had to come in and go for the kill. I really wish Kinbone and Dragonite would have been the Summerslam match, though. And Apollo Crews has won. Ha! 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 Apollo Crews. That's the wrong one. Oh, God.
See how the rest of the card shakes out here.
There we go.
Get ready for
Apollo Crews
coming up next.
has won the feud. Congratulations to our big boy, Apollo Crews. He's not a big boy. He's like, I mean, he's a very, very bulky boy. He's a very muscular boy. He's not like a big boy though, so you know. Either way, you know, it's quite an exciting night here tonight. I don't think anyone can say otherwise. We have 3 matches left. Some of our biggest title matches. But you know, tag team match coming up. And I'm gonna be straight with you. After everything that's happened tonight, I gotta tell you, I am not surprised in the least that I am getting a call that there has been some kind of backstage confrontation already. Can we please just move on with the night? No, people have to keep picking fights with each other, one after another. Who could it possibly be? Who could possibly be starting trash backstage now? And I imagine it's nothing good. Who is it? Goldust! What is he doing back here? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. TJ Perkins starting to fight with Goldust. I was going to say, don't tell me Goldust is going for the Fight Master Championship, but no! Perkins started this fight. Goldust, clearly distraught about his loss in the ladder match. Perkins coming to rub it in and attacking Goldust for some reason. Well, I mean, if Perkins is going to put his own title on the line, more power to him. I mean, Goldust, he wanted a title shot. He's suddenly getting a title shot. Whether he expected it or not. Perkins looks like he's trying to break the arm of Goldust. Unbelievable. So many people getting jumped here tonight. As we see his arm just getting twisted. What is Perkins doing? Why is Perkins just assaulting Goldust like this? This isn't a sanctioned match. You don't have to worry for your title, Perkins. You can just leave. Goldust already lost his match tonight. Now elbowing Perkins in the face. Throwing him aside. Goldust might as well go after the title if he's already getting jumped like this. Stomping Perkins hard in the back, rolling him over. Perkins wearing Nikes. Goldust now. Getting Perkins right back up. Throwing him into the barricade. That steel bar. Oh my god, look, he just snapped his heel on the door. Goldust just throwing Perkins back and forth. Not the kind of cardio Perkins is looking for. As Goldust now gets up on top of that chest. He's waiting for Perkins to get up. Was he? Oh my god. That was not a smart move. That looked like it hurt Goldust equally as horrible as it hurt Perkins. Perkins able to roll out of the way of the kick. Oh, and a Pele kick to Goldust, giving Perkins the advantage here now. No, Goldust fighting back just as well. Throwing Perkins down the hallway once again. A wise strategy from Goldust. As now Perkins getting hit in the head repeatedly. And just thrown around. He's just rolling back and forth. Goldust has him up. Chop to the neck of Perkins. And a punch to the head. And slamming Perkins down. He's getting Perkins right back up. He's just throwing him into that door back and forth. Goldust's strategy appears to just be throwing Perkins everywhere. It's not a bad strategy. It's been working very well. And, you know, it's teaching Perkins a lesson. He started this fight. There was no need for this assault to happen. And I feel no remorse for Perkins. Oh! Incredible maneuver into the Enziguri to Goldust. As Perkins gets Goldust up. Oh, elbow. Goldust not going down that easily. Throwing Perkins into the locker room. And we know nothing good ever happens here. Jawbreaker to Goldust. Oh my god, what the, that was like the fastest Hurricane Rana in the world. That's TJ Perkins' claim to fame. The fastest Hurricane Rana ever. Throwing Goldust into someone's backpack. It must have been full of bricks or something. I don't know who would have a backpack full of bricks, but it certainly did some damage. I've just received word that it's calm.
He's looking
Calm has a
hapless out there.
backpack.
His outlook is not
Goldust getting tripped up by Perkins, apparently. I want to punch. Inverted lung blower, no! Goldust knew he was going for that inverted lung blower, and he couldn't let it happen. As he throws Perkins into that wood frame now. And a kick to Perkins' back. Goldust looking for that Fight Master title. Even if he wasn't looking for it at the start of the night. Perkins punching him hard now. I've also received word that we are... Oh my god, the curtain call. And that's it. Goldust is the Fight Master Champion. Unbelievable. 220. What a showing. What a showing. I say 220, that's the time the stream is currently at. So, like, I say that because now I can tell you how long TJ Perkins has actually been champion. Which I do believe is pertinent information that at, like, 220 we know. Like, oh, hey, he held it. Did he hold it longer than The Miz or whatever? I mean, almost definitely, you know. He really, like, didn't have it for long. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like, there were a few matches in between. That's the point I'm making, you know. You get what I'm getting at. I'm doing the math, and I was gonna do it in my head. I couldn't do it in my head, right? So I'm just like, all right, let's figure this out. So if he held it from where he was to 220, he held it for 33 minutes. So TJ Perkins beating Fujinami, and what's his name? Wait, what is happening? What's going on? What is happening? Goldust, what's going on? Oh, come on. We've lost camera feed. We didn't expect something to happen. Oh my god. They looked like they were having a friendly conversation. Everything freaked out on our cameras. They were just having a friendly conversation, and then Goldust jumped him. I think Jake the Snake was just congratulating him, and Goldust took it as a threat. And he decided he was going to kill Jake the Snake Roberts. I'm sorry we couldn't get that on camera. Everything exploded. We're only able to get audio up. About to say, Goldust had the title at 220. So again, now we have another fist fight breaking out of nowhere. This time, Jake the Snake is just a passerby. I was about to say, we're getting word that someone's coming to help Goldust. It looks like it was Jake the Snake. Goldust didn't know about it. He's just assuming Jake the Snake's a threat for the title he just won. He's going right after him. Poor Jake the Snake.
It's going to take a lot more to keep him down.
You know, he claimed he wanted to make his mark on WrestleMania, but I don't know if he would have done it by trying to jump Goldust like that. Either way, Goldust's not going to take the risk. He's just going right after. Oh, and Snake. Jake has no choice but to fight back. Goldust doesn't care. This is just a murder. I don't even know if Jake the Snake wants the title. Because, you know, he wants a WrestleMania moment. I don't think you could hold the title all the way to WrestleMania defending every week. You'd have to be some kind of wrestling god. So for him to get jumped like this, it just seems unnecessary. Dunks is asleep in this one. This just seems cruel by Goldust.
That can make it hard to breathe.
Now, getting Roberts up, punching him in the face, and just slamming Roberts down. That's going to do some serious damage to his back. He's just throwing him into that steel case. Roberts able to fight through. Oh, trying to take out the heel of Goldust. But Goldust trying to run away, escape with his title. No, he was faking him out and attacking Roberts, who's done literally nothing wrong. I think he might have been going for the curtain call there. But Jake the Snake Roberts doesn't want to get hit with it, throwing Goldust to the ground. Jake now getting Goldust up. And a DDT to Goldust. Honestly, I think Goldust deserves that. But it wasn't enough. Now Jake's decided he's going for that title, and that might have been a bad move. Jake's decided if he's going to get jumped like that, he might as well take the title for himself. And he's going after Goldust now. no more being the helpless victim. Jake the Snake Roberts is taking charge just like Goldust did. And it looks like he's going to do a maneuver similar to what Goldust did. Exactly like what Goldust did. And once again, it was a pretty horrible idea.
I'm not sure if he knows where he is right now.
Jake now making it up to his feet, though. Looking to do some serious damage to Goldust after all of this. Throwing him back into the locker room. That Goldust just barely escaped from last time. Better watch out for Connor's bag of bricks. Oh, and that's immediately where Jake threw him. He saw what happened last time, and he knew that was the best place to send him again. And just like that, Jake the Snake Roberts is your Fight Master Champion. Goldust held the title for 5 minutes. I don't think anyone is ever going to hold it for a shorter amount of time. And now if I'm Jake the Snake Roberts, I am getting out of the arena at this very moment. Either way, it doesn't look like anyone else is in the area to try and jump Jake the Snake Roberts, hopefully. So we can move on to our tag match. The long-awaited tag match of Machoke versus Brock... No, I'm sorry, not versus. Machoke and Brock Lesnar versus The Revival, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. Machoke won a match at Money in the Bank to get a #1 contender shot at the tag titles, and he chose Brock Lesnar as his tag team partner. A move that everyone thought would backfire, but ended up being absolutely brutal. So where are these two teams standing in the rankings, right? What are they? I still have a name for Machoke Lesnar, I'll be honest with you. I just don't. Machoke Lesnar. Did they not have a tag team match? I swore they did. Machoke Lesnar is 0-2. They've never won a match. Alright, well that's a good sign. The Revival is 3-2. I mean, like, Machoke and Lesnar seems like it'd be an unstoppable force, but they're 0-2. The stats don't lie. But then again, Dragon Eye was 2-0. I think it's anyone's game, but I gotta give the advantage to the Revival, because they're one of those two in 0-2. Dawson and Wilder have beaten Lesnar and Machoke before on a random Raw in a tag team match. It was an incredible match. I believe Jerry KO were the other two to defeat them. Either way, let's jump right on into this. We've got probably 3 entrances to go through, because I don't think I ever gave them a tag team entrance. What is happening? Did the game crash? No, here we go. Are they just... No, they're not announcing this for the tag title. They're just... Oh, no, they're coming out together. They've got a very generic tag team entrance, but they are coming out together. Machoke and Lesnar.
This guy looks eager to add some gold around his waist. Let's see if he can do it.
A big fight feel here in the arena as the challenger gets ready for action.
I gotta pump my back. I gotta give it a stretch. We are winding down SummerSlam here, folks. At 2.5 hours. We will probably hit 3 hours, 10 minutes would be my guess. That P is off, and that bothers me. And here come the tag team champions. The Revival. Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson. It's weird saying it in that order. Remember they were called, they weren't called the Revival, they were just called Dash and Dawson. It bugged a lot of people that it was one dude's first name and one dude's last name. Even if alliteration is nice. Because as we all know, Lenny loves alliteration. Dunks is looking at me like, why do you say these things to me? Why do you talk so weird? I'm sorry, he did not like that scratch on his ear. But I love it. I love Look at that hug. This is a tag team right here. What am I, what was I looking at? Oh yeah, how long have Revival had the belts? 4 weeks. Legacy of Smack, only ones hold it for 8 weeks. Well, we've seen the RC curse in it tonight. Oh god, the fucking Shaq image. Don't zoom in on it. The winner.
Introducing the challenger. At a combined weight of 926 pounds, the Strongman and Brock Lesnar.
I thought they were about to knuckle bump.
And introducing the champions. At a combined weight of 449 pounds, they are the Scott Dawson, Bull Gate, and Dash Wilder, the Revival.
So if they defend their titles, their curse is broken as well. Blastoise has kind of already broken the curse in Thoren's title division because he's the one that defended it for 8 weeks. But could he go even longer? I forgot about the squid on these belts. There they go. Looks like we're starting with Machop and Scott Dawson. A long way to take a match, and Scott Dawson immediately going right into it. Thez press to Machop. This rivalry's been building up for a while, and it comes to a head here. Machop having none of it, tossing Scott Dawson's side. What was our other rival? Yeah, it was Apollo. And immediately a Dragon Sleeper on Scott Dawson, who fights to break out of it with swift knee strikes to Machop. This is going to be a hard-hitting match. Because both of these men know, or like all of them, all four of them, both these teams, know what all 4 men in this match are capable of, and they know what they have to do to stand on top. Lesnar not letting Scott Dawson get a chance to come out on top. Oh! Overhead suplex. Is it? No, it's a fallaway slam. What am I fucking talking about? As he gets Scott Dawson up for a suplex, but no. Dawson reverses with a suplex of his own.
I mean, the man has as much energy as he has
muscles, bruised for some reason.
Make him an unbelievable daunting opponent.
Dawson now working down Brock Lesnar, stomping on his legs, going for the tag to Dash Wilder. Remember, a great tag team is made by frequent tags. That's smart. We've already seen Machop make a frequent tag to Lesnar. And by frequent, I mean he just made a quick tag without taking 8 years to do so. This match is, of course, brought to you by 2K Sports, as you can see on Brock Lesnar's shorts, as well as brought to you by a fucking pirate skull. Pirate skulls. Don't get plundered by pirates. Pirate skulls. Dash Wilder now taking it to Brock Lesnar. Lesnar should just start tattooing the ads on himself.
It's not easy to do, but if you
now stomping down one half of the tag team champions as Lesnar picks him up and just slams him down. Again, I don't know the name of that slam. He's just manhandling Dash Wilder like he is nothing.
The same move over and over. This is relentless.
But like a heavy bag of balls. It's kind of hard to pick up. Dash Wilder now. Wilder raking the eyes of Lesnar, resorting to dirty tactics to take on these two. Lesnar not ready for it though, or completely ready for it though. He wasn't ready to get his eyes raked, but he was ready for Wilder to come grab his feet. The tag made to Machop? No. Trying to fake out Dash Wilder, and it didn't work as Lesnar gets thrown into the corner. But able to bamboozle him. No, Wilder doing the true bamboozle. Oh, but Lesnar was bamboozling all along, but the bamboozle from Wilder was much too strong. Oh, but Lesnar says, no, biggest bamboozle clothesline. And just like that, Lesnar has advantage of Wilder, but not really, as we see a punch to Lesnar. Wilder now on top, exploder suplex into the corner. Clearly setting Lesnar up for the haluva kick into the pin. 1, 2, oh, and Lesnar kicking out. Dash Wilder's going to have to hit a much stronger move than that, tagging out to Dawson, but staying in the ring. DDT to Lesnar, allowing Dawson to take advantage. Oh, and he's calling for it in the corner. I don't know what he's calling for, but he's getting ready. Needs to make sure Lesnar doesn't tag out to Machoke. Center of the ring. Inverted suplex to Lesnar, who's in serious trouble. Dawson now just putting the work. He's beating the shit out of Lesnar. I lost whatever I was trying to say there. And Lesnar makes the tag to Machoke, and this is going to be bad for Dawson, as now we see both of these men ganging up on him, but they can't work together perfectly. Machoke now. Oh, going. Is that a Kimura lock? Is that a standing Kimura lock on a Dawson? Is he trying to break Dawson? Oh, Dawson, I think, able to fight out before Machoke could get it fully locked in. Oh, spinning elbow. Tag to Dash Wilder. I don't know if this was the right time to make a tag, but frequent tags, like I always say, are the right decision. Oh, hip toss to Machoke.
I certainly didn't expect to
Stomping down now on his chest, going for the belt, trying to crease and dirty his belt, make it all sticky with foot glue. Arm breaker to Dash. Wilder getting thrown into the corner now. What is Machoke planning? I have no idea. He's setting him up in the tree of woe. No! Snake eyes to Dash Wilder. And a big punch. He was going for 2 punches. Wilder saw the second one coming and was prepared. Machoke doesn't care. He just throws Wilder to the ground and kicks him with his foot. And another big kick to the back of Dash Wilder. Tagging out to Lesnar. Another big punch. Lesnar now getting caught off guard. Neck breaker by Dash Wilder. Oh, stopped by Lesnar. Not as caught off guard as I expected. Belly to belly overhead suplex. Wilder in serious trouble. Lesnar's got him up. And he's taking him all the way to soup. No, he wasn't taking him to Suplex City. He was just hitting him with a single German suplex. I was mistaken there, as we see Wilder thrown to the corner. Machoke and Lesnar planning something here. Throwing him now. Tag team back body toss. Back body drop. Machoke going for the pin. Oh, and Lesnar breaking it up, saying no. He's not ready. Finish him off. And that was a bad move because Dash Wilder able to get out of it and now makes the tag to Scott Dawson, the much fresher man.
I'd say he's been winning this match up until now.
Machoke getting to his feet. Oh, and catches Dawson off guard. But Dawson catches Machoke off guard. But he catches him off guard. And it's just one reversal after another. They're just using them all. And now I think it's Machoke who runs out of reversals first. No! The big bamboozle DDT. Hanging him up in the corner. The tag to Lesnar. Not going to stay in a tag. We've not seen any finishers yet. As we see Dawson attacking Lesnar. Lesnar now throwing Dawson into the corner. Hanging him up in the tree of woe. No, just setting him up in the corner. Oh my god. A German superplex to Dawson. As Lesnar now makes the frequent tag to Machoke. Well, I'm now realizing he's much, much taller than Lesnar. Which I guess Lesnar's not that tall in real life, so that actually kind of makes sense. Either way, Machoke picking Dawson up now and just slamming him hard into that mat. And still getting him up. No, this is Dawson's chance. Back body drop. Tagging out to Dash Wilder, who's playing up to the crowd. Wilder wasn't ready for the tag, so Dawson's going back into the battle. That might cost them. He was going for the frequent tag, but no. Hammerlock lariat. Could that be it? Now he's going to make the tag to Dash Wilder, who's much more prepared this time. As we see him get up now. Inverted. Oh, just an elbow drop. I don't really know what you would call that. And Dash Wilder now choking Machoke out. The irony is not missed by Dash Wilder here. Who now locks in a submission maneuver. Will Machoke get out of it? Well, Lesnar's not trying to save him. I guess he has enough faith that Machoke will get out. And that's exactly what he does. He's much tall enough.
That move should do it.
Just a punch. No, weak punch. What is going to happen here? Nothing, because Dash Wilder's getting out of it. Punching Machoke in the back of the head. incredible match here tonight in Summerslam. At Summerslam. I guess both are technically true. Tag by Dash Wilder. By Scott Dawson onto Dash Wilder. Being Scott Dawson, the legal man. So you know what Dash Wilder's planning here, except for injuring the leg of Macho. Into the pin. 1, 2. Oh. Wilder's going for the neck breaker on Lesnar, but it didn't matter as Macho still kicked out. And that gave Macho just enough distraction to fight through, popping the arm of Dawson, possibly even out of place. Oh, and Macho's gonna take Dawson to Suplex City with all these vital throws. And now he's just getting Dawson right up. Throwing Lesnar into the corner. No. Don't tell me. Oh my god. He's hitting him with this. What is this? What are we going to call this? I mean, I know it's the Unicorn Stampede. Let's be honest. What is it? What is the Fighting Z move? Let's call it that. Let's call it whatever the Fighting Z move is.
This is exactly how he drew this one up.
All-out pummeling. That's a great one. They've got him in all-out pummeling. And I think that could be it. We could have new tag team champions. Lesnar going for the pin. Macho stops Wilder. 1, 2. Oh! Dawson kicks out and the crowd goes absolutely wild. And Wilder, speaking of wild, Wilder actually taking out Macho. But Lesnar now going after Dawson. No! Dawson elbowing him in the wiener when the ref had his back turned. He's got Lesnar up, but Lesnar fighting back. Macho laid out on the ground, trying to make his way out of the ring. The ref still is not looking. As we see Lesnar thrown in the corner. Macho still unable to get up. Oh no. No, okay, it's not the Shatter Machine. I was about to say, is this the Shatter Machine? Oh, they're trying to break Lesnar's leg. And they might have just succeeded. No! Lesnar's still too strong. Shoulder tackle. Macho's out of it. Macho is completely out of it. He's got Wilder up. Oh, and he's going to take Wilder to Suplex City. And that's going to be no good. Hopefully he doesn't need Macho to hit that F5. Because Macho still looks completely out of it. Well, that would be all out pummeling. You wouldn't need Macho for the F5. Oh! Wilder doesn't care about Suplex City. He's leaving quick, but a DDT puts him right back down. That looked like it really hurt his neck. And now Lesnar calling for the F5 on Dash Wilder.
He's making a statement here with
and no! Wilder fights out of it, kicking him in the back of his knee. Wilder able to get Lesnar up. Oh, and a backbreaker. Wilder might have just saved their tag team titles. He's getting Lesnar back up. No, Lesnar's having of it, tossing Wilder back down. Dawson is also exhausted, which is to be expected after that all-out pummeling. We can't be surprised that either of the tag team partners not in the match are completely exhausted. I would not be surprised if both people currently in the match are completely exhausted. Dunks is completely exhausted. My throat's pretty exhausted. I wouldn't say completely, but we're getting there.
Seriously injured.
Macho now looking down at Dash Wilder menacingly. His head's a bit worn out. He got choked out by Wilder, so he knows he's going to do some very bad things to this man. Oh! But Wilder was prepared, elbowing him in the head, but not prepared enough. Wilder thrown in the corner. Oh, but able to fight out of it. He doesn't want to get hit with all-out pummeling. He saw what that did to Dawson. Wilder going up to the second rope. Diving elbow drop from the second rope. Wilder getting Macho up. This could spell bad news. In the corner, could we be seeing a Shatter Machine set up? I think that's exactly what we're seeing here. And it is Shatter Machine to Macho. Will they stop Lesnar from breaking it up? 1, 2. Lesnar's not breaking it up because Macho kicked out. Oh, but Dash still went after Lesnar. Lesnar believed in his tag team partner to kick out, and Macho did just that. Into the pin on Dawson. 1, 2. Oh, and Dawson kicks out. I thought he was going to hit 3 when Dash wasn't paying attention. Dash has gotten pretty cocky in this match. Oh, goes to take out the leg of Macho. Macho's not going to happen. Oh, but he takes the leg out that time. Brilliant strategy by Dawson, who's now looking to continue putting away Macho. What's called Macho Brock Lesnar. They're so similar. Oh no, we couldn't be seeing a second Shatter Machine, could we? Oh my god, there's no way. A second Shatter Machine while the ref's distracted to Macho. That's got to be the end. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, Macho kicked out of a second Shatter Machine. Lesnar still believed in him till the very end, and it's not over yet. Wilder in trouble. Machoke has taken 2 Shatter Machines, and he's still in this. Machoke said he wanted to make his mark at WrestleMania, and this is one hell of a way to get there. Wilder now. Exploder suplex to Machoke. This could be setting up the end, though. Very much so. Kicking Machoke while he is down. Lesnar visibly tired. Oh no. Arm breaker to Wilder. Throwing him into the corner. Oh, but Wilder fighting back. Drop kick misses. That's bad news for Wilder. Bad news indeed. Side suplex. Into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and Wilder kicks out. Lesnar came in to stop Dawson just in case, but Dawson had enough faith in Wilder. This wouldn't happen. Punch from Wilder. This match is going a bit longer than I expected, but it's been a good one. And he has Machoke up. Big backbreaker there to the knee. Stomping on him hard. Getting him up, but Machoke having to call him Lesnar again. Oh my god, massive clothesline. Turning him inside out. Center of the ring. Getting him up. Fall away slam, hitting the back of his head on that bottom turnbuckle. A great strategy by Machoke into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and it wasn't enough. I think he was planning to concuss Wilder, completely knocking him out. But Wilder still fighting hard with a clothesline of his own. Machoke getting right back up, though. Center of the ring. Tiger suplex. Machoke exhausted, though. He did take 2 Shatter Machines. I don't really know why Machoke is in the ring still, or how he still has this much power, as he still manages to get up before Wilder does. Grabbing him from behind. Inverted suplex to one half of the tag team champions. And you know, if he's able to stay in it, it's smart, because this is definitely giving Lesnar a chance to rest. As Wilder gets caught with the vital throws. That could be it if he gets the pin here. But he's not going for the pin. He's not having it. He's going to go for all-out pummeling on Wilder, too. No, he's not. He's going to go for Snake Eyes. And then I don't know what he was playing for, but an STO from Wilder shuts it down, whatever it was. As Wilder gets him up. Oh no, could we see a Shatter Machine? A third Shatter Machine. Wrong place, wrong time. Machoke's not going to let it happen. Machoke knew what he was going for there. Another Snake Eyes to dash Wilder. I can't believe that didn't bust him open, to be honest with you. And a fall away slam, throwing Wilder around. He's got him up. Sending him into the corner. I got to imagine it's all out pummeling. No, just another Snake Eyes. And I think that's what Machoke was looking for. I think he was looking to make Dash Wilder suffer and make him bleed. And I think that might have just made Dash Wilder angry. And there's a big kick. Wilder having to fight with blood in his eyes now. Oh, and it's because of that he misses. And Machoke is able to take advantage. Throwing him into the other corner. Please tell me it's not Snake Eyes. No. Okay, it's not. He's setting Wilder up. I don't know how much better that is, though. What is he planning here? Oh, German superplex to Wilder. As Machoke stays on the ropes into the pin. 1, 2, 3, and just like that. Scott Dawson was too slow. Wilder was concussed. Busted open. It was a brilliant strategy from Machoke the entire time. And just like that, Lesnar and Machoke are your new Tag Team Champions. I guess I really do need to find, like, a name for them now. Shouldn't I? I don't know. If you have any names for them, leave it in the chat or description down below. Don't leave it in the fucking description down below. Leave it in the comment section down below. Much appreciated. Alright, I've received word. Oh, thank God. Oh my God, I've received word. Jake the Snake Roberts has left the building. Jake the Snake Roberts has gotten into a taxi and left the building. He's no longer here. Title's gone. He made it. Jake the Snake Roberts made it at a SummerSlam with the title. It changed hands literally 5 times.
I mean, these teams gave us everything.
Is that crazy? Is it actually 5 times? Man, you know, shout out to THQ, man, who held the title at one point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. It changed hands 5 times, and Jake the Snake Roberts got away with it. Machoke and Brock Lesnar are your new tag team champions. Incredible. Incredible. I mean, hey, they're not on like they're not like unwinnable anymore would be the term, I guess. They've got to win. Revival now sitting at, what is Revival sitting at? 3-3. It's not horrible. It's exactly average, honestly. So now, for another great match. Freddy Krueger, best of the super small dudes, versus Thoren, super sweet champion. Blastoise. Oh, big tummy rubs for dunks.
We have one of the best talents on the
big
roster
tummy
today.
rubs for dunks.
In a match for the record books.
Only 2 matches left here at SummerSlam. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I expected this to go on long. Didn't fully expect 3 hours. I'm just waiting, you know? Nice chilling day, rest my voice for a bit. I'm sure that was pleasant to hear. I'm sorry, I apologize. Regardless. Why does Freddy Krueger versus Blastoise take so long to load? Let's discuss that. Why does this take so long to load? It could be any reason. But what reason could it be? Oh God, the match is ready. I didn't even. Here we go. Best of the super small dudes. Oh, he's shooting one. Take it away.
Is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the All-Star Hybrid Total Western Universal Alliance Championship.
Best of the super small dudes. Freddy Krueger, and here he comes. Very spoopy indeed. Fully prepared. I'm very glad I got entrances working. I just lowered the bitrate by like 60. It was like probably less than that. Like I think it was 1260 and now it's like 1240. I mean, it makes a fucking difference apparently. I don't know, Dunks. I don't know at all. I mean, he's small. He's sleeping. Let me tell you guys something. Let me tell you something. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. If you watched afterwards, which much more people do than they watch live. Nonetheless, thank you for watching. But also, I'm really fucking hungry. I'm starving. I started this at about 6 o'clock. It is 9 o'clock now. That's not true. It's 8:50. Oh my God, it's so different. But I'm quite ready to eat. I don't know what I'm gonna eat though. Freddy Krueger Good entrance. I hope Blastoise is a lot faster. Maybe it will be. Since he has the title, and he probably has a default title entrance. Who knows? I don't know if I ever changed his since I didn't have titles on before. He just runs out, hits him with the belt. Bang. Best of the super small dudes versus Thoren Super Sweet Championship title holder. 4. Thoren Super Sweet Championship title belt. Where's the belt? Where's the belt at? Is he wearing it and it's like under him? Why doesn't he have it? Don't believe the lies. It's not the NSFW championship. We just repurposed that belt. It used to be the NSFW championship. Now it's Thoren Super Sweet Championship belt. Blork. Blastoise. A tough competitor, of course. I believe both of these men are undefeated. Are both these men undefeated? I'm almost positive Blastoise is undefeated. Right, Freddy Krueger's undefeated because he's 4-0, because best of the super small dudes. Blastoise.
Introducing the
6-0. Blastoise is on a win streak. Blastoise is on an undefeated streak at 6-0. Freddy Krueger could start a win streak here by reaching 5-0 by defeating Oh, there's the belt. The belt was just phased into him. Okay, that's weird. And the belt would just be like wedged outside. It's like in him. He's like eating it. He hid it in his shelf. That's right. He tucked it in his shelf for safekeeping. He treats the belt right, unlike Apollo Crews.
We are seconds away from the start of this title match.
Alright. Showing off the belt. Yes, yes. Very good. Very good. There we have Thoren Super Sweet Jake Snake. Thoren Super Sweet Championship title belt. Who will walk away? Best of the super small dudes versus one of the biggest boys in the business.
Singles action is underway.
Oh, and Blastoise just clobbers him right to the ground. We remember Blastoise's incredible feud against Rusev the last 2 pay-per-views. Blastoise finally moving on to new opponents, starting with the best of the super small dudes, and he's just taking him down immediately. Blastoise is not giving him an inch. He watched that tournament clearly. He knows. I thought that said the Eater of Words.
Doesn't get any bigger.
Clearly he knows how good Freddy Krueger can be. He has to avoid going to sleep. He has to avoid that Dream Claw. Freddy Krueger jumping up top, pointing that metal claw at him, and jumping off for the Meteor, and Blastoise gets out of the way. And that's got to really hurt the knees of Freddy Krueger. Blastoise now getting him up. Looking for the suplex to Freddy Krueger. Blastoise is going to take him to Dreamland. Sorry, I had a burp. Had to hold it in as best I could. Freddy Krueger able to get out of the head scissors. Sling Blade to Blastoise. Trying to crack the shell with heavy-footed stomps. Maybe carve out some turtle for lunch. Oh my god. Blastoise just tripped him up into the rope. Does he think that's enough to pin him? Does he think maybe that knocked him out? Gave him some whiplash? 1, 2. Maybe it did give him a little whiplash. Kept him down for a 2 count. Blastoise now elbowing Freddy Krueger in the head.
We have a first here this evening, and that was awesome.
Blastoise getting him up. Krueger reversing it. Uppercut with the claw hand. And that's going to really be helpful. Float over DDT. Hangs Blastoise up in the ropes. That's going to slow Blastoise down even more. Allowing Freddy Krueger to lock in this arm bar. Trying to break the turtly arm of Blastoise and win this title. It's going to take strategy and maneuvering for Freddy Krueger to win this fight, since he cannot outpower or outweigh Blastoise. And I think these men might be equal in terms of intelligence. So I don't know if we'll see much outsmarting here, but maybe we will. Blastoise putting his strength to good use with a top rope superplex to Freddy Krueger. Into the pin now. I don't know what the ref was looking at. 1, 2. No. Freddy Krueger kicking out at 2, which is weird. The ref was like slapping Blastoise's feet. And this time, the head scissors connects onto Freddy Krueger. The elbows connect that were caused by the head scissors.
I completely agree. And if I'm him
Now
right
trying
now,
to probably elbow him in the head, honestly. But Freddy Krueger not allowing it. Fighting back as hard as he can. Blastoise throwing Krueger into the corner. Turning him around now. Big punch. Another big punch. No. Just throwing him into the corner again. Oh, went for the big splash, but Freddy Krueger Toros Timoy. What did they go? Toro. He's a bullfighter. He's a bullfighter. He Matador him out of the way.
Oh my gosh, this is awful. I'm
pretty sure it's Toro.
Whenever you get hit like that, for the next 15 minutes, everybody.
Oh, but this time the big forearm connects. Corner clothesline. Belly to belly suplex by Blastoise. Now just stomping down Freddy Krueger. He's got him up. No, Freddy Krueger taking the leg out from under Blastoise. Good move. When you're fighting a big guy, you want to go for the legs. That's the fastest way to take them to the ground. Going for a suplex, but Blastoise is just way too big. He hasn't done nearly enough damage to Blastoise for that. Blastoise has him up. Throwing Krueger into the corner now.
Looks to me like the
spinning around. What's the game plan here? Oh, and the game plan is a bubble buster. And it connects. That's going to do some serious damage. No! Freddy Krueger immediately able to get out of it. I'm sure his head's still reeling, but he knows what was coming next. And he didn't want to get hit with that rapid spin. Oh, jumping over Blastoise. Jumping under Blastoise, jumping under Blastoise again. Just showing off, trying to intimidate the champion. Oh, and he's doing it again. No, I think his plan here isn't just intimidation. I think he's trying to wear Blastoise out by making him run a ton. He knows Blastoise doesn't have much stamina. Oh, and he caught him with the kick out of nowhere. That was incredible. Out of nowhere, he just caught Blastoise off guard, and I saw him going for that go to sleep. He might have been going for the Dream Claw already. I don't know. Either way, Blastoise was prepared for it, even if he wasn't prepared for that kick. Freddy Krueger ready to go. Elbowing Blastoise in the head. Hard to see. Thank you for moving slightly, ref, when I said that. Now trying to rip the face off of Blastoise with that claw, and he's taking Blastoise out now. This could be Freddy Krueger's chance. Oh my god, tilt-a-whirl slam. Freddy Krueger going all out here. Now trying to snap the neck of Blastoise. Blastoise retreating his neck into the shell. Not going to let it happen. Freddy Krueger giving up on that idea as he gets Blastoise up. Oh, and he has Blastoise up. And he's about to make Blastoise go to sleep. And now calling for that Dream Claw. The move that's put so many away. And it's connecting. Is he going to kill Blastoise? Is he going to rip Blastoise to shreds? Blastoise is struggling. He's fighting with every fiber of his being to get out of that Dream Claw and to escape. Is that it? Is that it? No, oh my god, Blastoise. That last rush of adrenaline able to fight through. As we see Freddy Krueger not giving him a second of hesitation, though. Immediately throwing him to each corner to do some serious damage. Blastoise not having it, though. Blastoise putting up a fight, but from behind. Oh, slamming him down. Freddy Krueger still in charge, going for the pin. 1, 2. Blastoise kicking out. The crowd going wild. Freddy Krueger. I don't even know what to call it. Twisted Metal. Oh, Blastoise trying to remove the turnbuckle, trying to fight dirty. I think he believes fighting dirty might be the only way to stop Freddy Krueger. Maybe he's right, but it's not a good look for the champion anyway. What is a good look is hitting a second bubble buster on Freddy Krueger. Freddy's in danger.
This guy's a machine.
Blastoise could take advantage of him here. Going for the pin, actually. 1, 2. And Freddy Krueger kicks out. Blastoise in disbelief. Doesn't know what he needs to do to stop the King of Nightmares, Freddy Krueger. Jawbreaker of Blastoise. Oh, and a massive clothesline. Turning him inside out. Freddy Krueger now running slide. But he missed and he got real mad about it. More stomps to the knees of Blastoise. He's getting Blastoise up. We're going to see another go to sleep. He's got him up. A second go to sleep incoming. And it connects. I think that's going to be the end of Blastoise. He's getting Blastoise up. His lifeless body. Going for the suplex. No! He tried to get cocky and go for a suplex on the much heavier Blastoise. And it still wasn't enough. Blastoise is just too big. But luckily for Krueger, he was able to weasel his way out of Blastoise's attack. Oh, and a big punch from Blastoise, though. Karate chop. And a punch from the bladed hand of Freddy Krueger. They're just trading punches back and forth, left and right. It's just become a fist fight. Oh, and the Dream Claw. Out of nowhere. Out of absolutely nowhere. Can Blastoise get out of it a second time, or will this be the end of Blastoise? He's fighting with everything he's got. He's kicking his feet. He's doing... That's it. That's it. No. No! The ref waved his hands. I thought that was it. Blastoise getting out once again. Snapmare from Freddy Krueger. Blastoise fighting, using his adrenaline to rush him awake. And now he's got him awake. Or he's got him up. And a gut buster from Blastoise, stomping Freddy Krueger down. Getting him right back up. Oh no. Side suplex. More or less. Into the pin now. 1, 2. Blastoise kicking out. It is never enough. Freddy Krueger has to do everything he can. Arm drag, though. We've yet to see any finishers other than a bubble buster from Blastoise, however. What could he possibly be planning as we see him drag center of the ring, dropping a big fist on Freddy Krueger's head. So we see him in the head scissors, and once again, Freddy Krueger sneaks out of it. Blastoise really needs to stop doing that. It's never a good plan. Oh, Dreamwalker into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and the Dreamwalker was almost enough to take out Blastoise. Freddy Krueger came within a millisecond of becoming the new Super Sweet Champion. Blastoise has him up though. Big shot. No. Blastoise unable to hit it. Hit with a Russian leg sweep instead by Freddy Krueger, who I think is going to pick him up for a third go to sleep. No, he's going to send him to the corner. And Blastoise having none of it, throwing him in the corner instead. And that's not where Freddy Krueger wants to be. He's setting him up for the third Bubble Buster. And this is how much it took to take out Rusev. At least the first time, anyway. I don't remember the second time. Into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and it was not enough. Blastoise in shock. Blastoise is going to have to do more than Bubble Busters to finish off Freddy Krueger. He has him up. And that's what he's doing. No! Inverted DDT from Krueger. I don't know what Blastoise was planning, but it was clearly something. Oh, and Blastoise reverses himself with a neck breaker. Big stomp to Freddy Krueger. Big knee to the back as well. Trying to make it hard for Krueger to lift up his weight for the go to sleep. Stomping down the knee of Krueger. Is he going to stomp down the other knee? No, he was planning on Enziguri from Freddy Krueger. Takes Blastoise down though. Into the pin. That's too close to the ropes. It's not. 1, 2. Blastoise kicking out still easily at 2. Though he does look very limp. I think it's all instinct and reflexes at this point. What is Krueger planning? He's going up to the top rope. And he's jumping. Oh, went for the frog splash and missed as Blastoise gets out of the way. Now doing a leg drop to Freddy Krueger's exposed head. He's got him up. Oh my god. And the power bomb from Blastoise. The ref took forever to get there. 1, 2, 3, but no, it wasn't enough. He kicked out, but went right into the Boston Crab. And we all know, no one gets out of the Boston Crab, except for Freddy Krueger, who instantly got out of the Boston Crab. Though it looks like it took everything out of him to do so. Blastoise has him up, sending him into the corner now. A 4th Bubble Buster. Unbelievable. This has got to be it for Freddy Krueger. How he can stay in it after 4 Bubble Busters. I can't believe he's still in it. And so quickly, too. Krueger calling for a 3rd Dream Claw. No! He's going to finish off Blastoise. Blastoise by the ropes, though. His foot's under the rope. And he had to call it off. His foot was under the rope. Lucky for Blastoise, he survives. Oh! Went for a springboard 450, but overshot it. What an incredible match here. Into the pin, and Blastoise just kicks out instantly. Blastoise putting on another classic, just like he did against Rusev when they fought for the title. Blastoise now dropping the fish. He's finally done it. He's busted open Freddy Krueger, and I think that's going to spell the end of the Lord of Nightmares. Can't call him the King of Nightmares. Cookie Monster is the king. And he is also in our main event. As we see Freddy Krueger throwing Blastoise into the corner now. Oh, and Blastoise still just pushing him away, but a snapmare from Freddy Krueger shows that he doesn't care. Krueger still trying to rip off the face of Blastoise. Frankensteiner! Is that the end of Blastoise? Slowly rolling him over into the pin. 1, 2, 3, and the Frankensteiner does it. Oh my god, look at all the blood on Freddy Krueger's face. The Frankensteiner takes out Blastoise, ending Blastoise's undefeated streak at 6-1. However, it does leave Freddy Krueger with his own winning streak of 5-0. Is 6-0 the best win streak anyone has had? What is Cookie Monster at? 6-1. 6-0 is the best streak that anyone has had, with Cookie Monster and Blastoise both losing the streak after 6 wins. Which is incredible. Freddy Krueger, if he can win 2 more matches without losing, he'll break that record. But Freddy Krueger is your new Thoren Super Sweet Championship title holder. It was an incredible showing from Blastoise, and of all things, it wasn't the Dream Claw. He couldn't kill Blastoise. He could not kill Blastoise. But the Frankensteiner was able to knock Blastoise out long enough to get the 1, 2, 3. Your new champion is Freddy Krueger. Who, baby? 1 match left. It's time for the main event of the night.
Summerslam main event.
No holds barred. World Heavyweight Champion Scorpion versus King of the Ring Cookie Monster, the king of Sesame Street.
One of our breakout talents versus a formidable opponent.
I'm so ready.
Unpredictable. Anything can happen in this matchup.
I just cannot wait. Let me tell you. Oh boy. Cookie Monster versus Scorpion. It's going to be a random slow loading time. It's 3:14. I thought Summerslam would be over by now. I thought it was going to end at 3:10. It's the time is not 3:14. The stream has been going on for 3 hours 14 minutes. I thought it would end at 3:10. It'll probably end at about 3:30. Maybe quicker. Who knows how long this match will go. Good last 3 matches. Very good last 3 matches. Let's continue to wait patiently. it's loading screens, you know. I've got nothing to say about loading screens, right? You know, sometimes a loading screen's a loading screen, but this loading screen's over. We jump into our main event, WWE World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Happy birthday, Tyler. Today is Tyler's birthday. Let's give him a good showing, Cookie Monster.
World Heavyweight Championship.
Is this Cookie Monster coming out? Is this World Heavyweight Champion? Doesn't Cookie Monster have the John Cena intro? Is he gonna like hold? I wish he would like Cookie. I wish he would like. Yeah, he does have the John Cena intro. I wish he would like look at the camera and like in like a weird fake call voice, he would do a John Cena line. Things look interesting, Cookie. I can't do a Cookie Monster impression, especially after my throat's like so dry. It's not horrible, right? Like I'm gonna be fine. What was it? I think it was biggest party of the summer. My throat was fucking dead after that. And that was with someone helping me, but that was also like 7 to 8 hours long. Cookie Monster is king of the ring. The only match he's lost was defending his Fight Master Championship against Jim Bob. He's of course always looking to screw Cookie Monster. But maybe it's a blessing that Cookie Monster would lose the title just in time to win the World Heavyweight Championship. Of course, I thought the same thing about King of the Ring, and he ended up holding it all the way through King of the Ring. Could Cookie Monster be our first our first person to hold 2 different title belts? Not at the same time, but like in general? I'm almost positive so. Rusev, Stardust, Jones. Nope, Stardust was. Yeah, Stardust was the first ever Thoren Super Sweet Championship title holder, and he also held the Fight Master title for 2 weeks.
To see these two square up in one-on-one action.
Nonetheless, here comes the champion Scorpion, finally overthrowing Stone Cold Steve Austin in his 16-week title reign. That's 4 months. That's a good title reign in this game, where you can get like taken out at any point. Cookie Monster could put an end to that one way quicker, though. Cookie Monster sitting at 6-1, as we've already said. Scorpion, 2-1. So already not looking too good. I don't know who he lost to. Obviously, he beat Stone Cold Steve Austin at some point. I mean, he probably just won against Austin and lost against Austin at some point as well. Here we go. Main event of SummerSlam. It's finally time. World Heavyweight Championship. Lillian Garcia, take it away.
Introducing the challenger from the Queen City, weighing in at 640 pounds, Candyman Cody. Introducing the champion from China, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Scorpion.
It's
So
weird
much anticipation, and it all comes down
that
to
they only
this.
have the one like voice line. You think they would have had to read every like line twice? Once if it's like an earlier in the name, and then like once if it's the final thing. So it's like, oh, Cookie Scorpion, instead of it being like Warrior Scorpion, and not like Warrior Scorpion. Nothing. You know what I'm saying, right? Like Scorpion Warrior, and immediately torture rack. Oh my God! Torture rack spin out powerbomb to Cookie Monster. Scorpion showing why he's the one that beat Stone Cold Steve Austin for the title, and Cookie Monster showing why he doesn't care. Oh my God! Massive Cookie Splash.
But hey, this is what we signed up for, didn't we?
This is going to be a hell of a fight. I don't know if it'll really, I don't know, maybe it'll stand up to the expectations of the last match. Thoren's Super Sweet Championship belt. I don't know if it's just Blastoise or if it's something about that belt. We've been putting on some classic matches. Cookie Monster now using the ropes as leverage to knee Scorpion in the chest. A smart maneuver indeed. and then a sit-out blockbuster. Cookie Monster knows how good Scorpion is and vice versa. Alright, it's no holds barred. Scorpion's going for a weapon. They can't hold anything back, and they're going to have to use weapons if they want to have a chance at beating each other. I mean, obviously, eventually one would beat the other, but you know what I mean. They don't want to take any chances of not using weapons and getting caught off guard. Scorpion, the first to grab a weapon. The casual sledgehammer. Cookie Monster rolling out of the way. Trying to avoid the sledgehammer, and he steals it from Scorpion by getting, well, doesn't steal it, but he hits him in the gut with the handle, causing Scorpion to lose it. Cookie can Rana. Could Cookie Monster be King of the Ring and World Heavyweight Champion? It would make sense. Slamming Scorpion's face into that steel pole, doing some serious damage. Remember, this is not false count anywhere. The ending of the match has to happen in the ring. Otherwise, you're just doing damage to each other. Neck breaker on the outside to Cookie Monster. And this weird package submission move. It always looks like they're tapping out when they do that. But Cookie Monster fighting out of it. Scorpion already looks like he's taking some serious damage, probably from the hit to the gut from that sledgehammer. Oh, and just slamming Cookie Monster's face into the barricade, and then a big forearm. Scorpion not giving a moment's notice. He needs to win this match. He wants to retain this title. This is a very prestigious title. Not only is it the main title of the company, only one person's held it before Scorpion. He held it for 16 weeks. It's not like every other title that's getting traded off at every pay-per-view, with one exception. So now Scorpion wanting to leave his mark in history by retaining the title. Cookie Monster not wanting to allow it, wants to make his mark in history. Now the elbow drop to Scorpion. I think either one of these men could walk out here. Though I have to expect it's probably Cookie Monster. He did dominantly win King of the Ring. But who knows? Scorpion. I did also think that Austin was going to beat Scorpion, so I could be proven wrong once again. Cookie Monster back body drop to Scorpion on the outside. This concrete's doing some serious damage to both these men. Just throwing Scorpion into that ring apron, the hardest part of the ring maggle. Oh, and a kick to Cookie Monster's head. Oh, goes for the forearm and misses. Cookie can Rana on the concrete. And a standing moonsault. Salting Scorpion. Which, you know, just sounds like something they eat in foreign countries. Sounds like a tasty treat. Cookie Monster's got him up. The rolling pin! And we know how devastating that move alone can be, even though it isn't a finisher. Oh, Cookie Monster striking a new pose. Calling for the ends now. Already not even going to rely on the cookie, not even rely on the rolling pin. He was going to rely on the cookie cutter. But it was reversed into a Russian leg sweep. Scorpion now getting him up. Getting him all the way up before hitting him with a suplex. No! Cookie Monster reversing. Oh my god. No way. I don't remember what I call that. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. I don't remember what I called that move at all. He's going to show him how to get all the way to Sesame Street. That's what it was. Neck breaker. Cookie Monster still not having any of it. Into the pin out of nowhere. 1, 2. Oh, and Scorpion kicks out. But Cookie Monster not hesitating here in the main event of this 3.5-hour long Summerslam. And Scorpion's already busted open. And that should show how much damage the concrete did to them. Springboard 450 degrees, but overshots it. Did some damage to the heart of Cookie Monster, deep where that hand resides. Now still trying to do more damage to Scorpion. Scorpion seeing what he's going for. Doesn't want to get that wound busted open anymore. Gets out of the head scissors. Goes for a big punch, but Cookie Monster reverses. Now has him up for a power bomb. Oh my god. The Cookie Crumbler. 1, 2. Oh, and Scorpion barely kicks out of the Cookie Crumbler.
Body has to be broken right now.
Springboard 450 degrees again, and this time Scorpion inadvertently moves out of the way. Oh no, Scorpion looking to finish him with the fatal blow, but Cookie Monster reverses a punch of his own. Jawbreaker by Scorpion takes Cookie Monster down. Scorpion looking for the end here. Picking Cookie Monster all the way up. Looking for that combo. His X-Ray. Connecting. Is he going to do it? He's getting him up. No. Cookie Monster sweeping out the legs from under Scorpion. Stomping him down. Getting him all the way up. Oh, uppercut from Scorpion. Running. Pop up drop kick. Incredible move. Scorpion now playing to the crowd, showing why he is the people's champ. He's looking. He's stalking Cookie Monster, looking for the end here. Going for a suplex. No, Cookie Monster not going to let it happen. Punch to the gut. Baseball slide to the knee. Though I think that may have wasted more time than it needed to. No, Cookie Kinorana. Now Cookie Monster calling for the end of Scorpion here. Could he hit a cookie cutter? Yes! Cookie cutter to Scorpion. And I think that's got to be the end. New World Heavyweight Champion. 1, 2. Oh, Scorpion barely kicking out of the cookie cutter. And, you know, Cookie Monster is shocked in disbelief. He really shouldn't be that surprised. People kick out of it quite often. Massive cookie splash. He's getting him up. No, Scorpion having none of it. Shoulder tackle to Cookie Monster. Scorpion now rolling him over. What is Scorpion planning? Oh, he's planning to stomp down the knees of Cookie Monster. Is he going to go for the legs once again? He is. Trying to take... He's working that same leg. If it looked like it swapped, rolled him over. Finishing him. He's looking for that fatal blow. And Cookie Monster stops it again, this time with a headbutt. Not wanting to allow it to happen. Cookie Monster now going up top. 450 degrees set the oven. Into the pin. 1, 2. And Scorpion still kicking out. What is Cookie Monster's play here? He's getting Scorpion up, who breaks out of it. Uppercut to Cookie Monster. Now sit out Jawbreaker. Taking Cookie Monster to the ground. He's getting him up once more. No. What is this? Oh my god. Inverted Frankensteiner. Catching him into the pin. And that's enough. And just like that, Cookie Monster weasels out the pin with the Frankensteiner. Looked like Scorpion was going for a power bomb. And he turned it into a Frankensteiner. And was able to hold Scorpion down for the pin. Cookie Monster is your new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Let's see that incredible reversal again. He just caught Scorpion off guard. An amazing showing by Scorpion here. And I think he might have... I honestly think he could have put him away with that powerbomb he was going for. But it just caught him out of nowhere into the pin. As you can see, Scorpion was struggling to get out, but it just wasn't enough. Just kept him down for the 3 count. And Cookie Monster is now your World Heavyweight Champion, as well as being King of the Ring. Incredible. I don't even know what to say. It's astounding. What an ending to SummerSlam here, as I'm writing down that Cookie Monster has won the title. As well as the fact that Cookie Monster is now 6-2. Is that correct? Well, nonetheless, I guess I should look to see if there's any news before I end this off. You know, there's no reason not to. Scorpion now 2-2. That's not too great, honestly. So much for holding that title for very long. So we're gonna move on to the next show. I'm going to go ahead and let that happen. Congratulations to Cookie Monster. New World Heavyweight Champion. Did every belt change hands? No, Apollo Crews defended. Every other belt changed hands. Hell of a show. Hell of a show. Good times. Don't mind this Raw. It's not real. Some of it may be real. Green Ranger picked up a hard-fought victory over White Ranger. Apollo Crews is defended. Lesnar and Machoke have won. Kruger has won. And Cookie Monster has won. Meat Boy has made a complete recovery from his injuries and is ready to compete at full strength again. When did that happen? Suffered a minor injury. All the doctors have cleared him to continue going. Okay. Well, he just took... How long was he out? August, week 3. Oh, okay. It just took him like 2 weeks. Alright, well, good for Meat Boy. I forgot to bring up Dragon I got injured in the Kin Bone match, of course. That's probably why I lost to Apollo Crews. I completely forgot about that. Kin Bone injured him. He did that hour-long match. What is any of this? That's not happening. What is that one at the bottom? Okay, like, let me make it right clear. That's not happening? Yes. That's not happening. We're keeping this one, though. I will change the other two. Well, one of them, straight up. One of them is, one on run. Short rivalry. It's not Blastoise. It's Freddy Krueger. Going up against, who won the fucking match? It was Neville, right. It's Freddy Krueger's. No, that's going to be an interesting match. And, I don't really know what the third one's going to be. Don't have any thoughts, honestly. I'll figure something out. Oh, right, of course. It's Dean Ambrose. Because of, so there was some controversy, right? End of the biggest party of the summer, Curtis Axel wins. And then Dean Ambrose cashes in on him. I think they both deserve shots at the title. Dean Ambrose is getting his shot at the title at Hell in a Cell against Cookie Monster. Curtis Axel will get his at a later date. So those are our 3 rivalries leading in to Hell in a Cell. Very interesting indeed. Nonetheless, thank you for joining me for SummerSlam. And I hope you have a wonderful